Bah. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Welcome in. It is Thursday. Happy turn-based Thursday to you. My name is Jordan, Midwest Game Guy, MGG for short. Thank you so much for joining me on another wonderful turn-based Thursday as we hop back into Moonfell, The Tides of Aether by Runelight Owl. It's been about 2 weeks since we last played it. I was supposed to play it last Thursday, but my body just collapsed on me, and I was like, I'm not napping this Thursday. I'm going to play and enjoy this wonderful game. So that's what I did. Hope you guys doing well. I was just typing in the chat. I'm going to pin the comment. My interview last night when the podcast went well, it was fun, goofy. I rambled a lot, probably too much and talked too fast. But if you want to know more about me, I will pin that in the chat. So give me just a second. If you missed my interview last night, feel free to check out the Twitch stream of the podcast interview. And get that set up in the pin tweet there. Talk about how I started, my connections I've made along the way, nice people, my wonderful wife, all that good stuff. Let me just pin that real quick, and we'll get started. Let's see if I can get the exact page. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey, Moogle, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? I'm just quickly putting in the, I wanted to pin the interview from last night, in case anybody wants to check it out. The podcast interview was fun, better than I expected. I was a little anxious about it, because I didn't know much going in, but I had a good time. And if anybody wants to check it out, feel free to. I'm going to leave that pinned up for the rest of the stream. If anyone wants to check out the interview from last night of me just talking about me, my family, my streaming journey, you're more than welcome to. But let's get back into Moonfell. I'm excited for it. Yeah, it was a good time. I streamed, like you stopped by last night, so I streamed about 2.5 hours of ODW last night, and then finished about 9:30, and then about the next 15 minutes I hopped into the Discord and got ready for the interview, and I think I spoke about myself for a good 40 minutes in the middle there between their segments. And I stuck around for their silly Mystery Science Theater-like segments, talking about older videos and stuff, so it was a good time. Maddie says hi. Hi, Maddie. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into Moonfell. It's been too long. How's your week going there, Moogle? Hope you're doing well. I forgot. I just entered a dungeon last time I was here. Alright, we should be all healed and everything. Try to familiarize myself with my surroundings. How's everybody's day going today? I hope it's going well. They're trying to drown this electric dog. Damn, leave Spark alone, you assholes. Alright, Spark. Do your thing. Hell yeah. Moonfell. Hey there, Sapphire. Yep, we just got started. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Jester's here, Moogle's here. The coolest kids in the room are here. Hell yeah. Hope you guys had a good Thursday. Happy turn-based Thursday to you. Hope you spent it well and stayed out of trouble. Keep shooting. There we go. Yeah. Good day for me. More training. Very busy week. What's keeping your week so busy, my friend? What you got going on in your world? Tainted Gambleson. Ooh. That's a little better. Work stuff, same. Still in the thick of training at my new job, so busy with that. And streamed every day this week so far and had the podcast last night. The wife and I went for a walk with Maddie tonight to kind of get some more exercise and went swimming for the first time in quite a while in the indoor pool in our complex. So I'm very out of shape. I can very much tell you that much, but it was good to start kind of getting more active as the temperatures get warmer outside. So that's a good thing.
Hello there.
Toaster, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, Toaster. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Happy turn-based Thursday to you. Restores HP, yes, please. Oh, always good to see the OB1 with the corn sword. That is a classic look. But yeah, I'm sorry you're so busy with work there, Moogle. Hopefully it's manageable still, and you'll be at the old weekend before you know it, my friend. One more day. What do I want to do? Hey, a weapon for a more civilized age, right? I would love to do like a big like Ren Fair fight or like a actually it's a corn saber. Fair enough. OB and his corn saber. I like my job even with it being pretty demanding, fortunately. Well, that's good. Hey, they always say, what you like, what you love, what you'll do, you'll never work a day in your life, and that may not be completely true, but it makes it better at least. Fire! Can we do more fire? More fire, please. From when the Jedi developed agriculture, damn right. Back in the olden days when they made the corn for everybody, all the good boys and girls. Man, Darren, just light them all up with fire, my friend. Oh no. Oh no! He survived. Estelle, hit him. There we go. Back in my day when the Jedi made all the agriculture. Even greater challenge awaits. Woof. Looking for treasure. Leah Organic. You with your silly puns. I like you. I like the things you're saying. You're wild. As always, let me snooze the first couple of ads here so we can just have fun and hang out for a bit. Alright, let's see who. We'll probably give Estelle this hardened cap. Makes her evasion go down though. I guess I can give it to Lenara there. Sure. That's less. Rapier's hit rate is higher, but its damage is less. Buckler, higher evasion, lower defense. Nah. Okay. That's less. Okay. Not bad. I'll take it. You silly with your Star Wars puns. Well, we've had a good week. for sure. Had some fun with our dying world yesterday. Had some fun with, what was it, Bloodstained Hands on Monday. And Tuesday we played and had the giveaway for Happy Bones Welcome Home. So I had a good time with that. Good amount of difficulty there, but still fun. Intelligence. Ooh. What do I want to have higher intelligence? I do like having Darren with his fire spells there, so there you go, Darren. That's for you, buddy. HP, revival, materials, okay. Water damage, weapons, shields, outlaw's key. Okay, cool. So far, so good. Yeah, good to hear everybody's doing okay this week. Like I said earlier, like the podcast went well, the interview went well last night. I put it in the pinned comment if you're interested in seeing the stream last night, where I was interviewed just about my streaming career, my life, and everything. So don't feel obligated to, but I did just talk about all of us, what we do here, the fun times we have. Was this the entrance? I'm trying to remember where I came in here at. Alright, Darren. Actually, let's see if I can actually knock him out with a Estelle's tax. I can, sweet. You fell through the ceiling. You fell in through a trap. That's right. Sorry, it's been 2 weeks. I have to, like, kind of remember. But I appreciate you keeping me up to date. It's like, how did I get in here? Level my friends up, please. That's right. Y'all are correct. This door is sealed shut mechanically. Must be a lever somewhere to open it. Okay, that goes that way. So it can be opened somehow. Okay. We're gonna look around. Zombo. Zim Zam Zombo. Let's give him the old flurries. Searing Claw, go! Nice. Great job. Good job, team. Alright, Spark. Attack the zombie. Arrow it up. There we go. I'm excited to investigate this dungeon then. We're gonna kick some butt. Wait, was I just here? Keep pushing that rock. Alright, so that leaves me in a circle, it looks like. Yeah, that's right, I forgot I can shoot. I can shoot arrows, that's right. Let me heal again real quick, and then I will go on my way to the next staircase. Guessing I probably have to open that one jail cell to get that stuff over there. Okay. On we go. Let's go, everybody. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Gonna kill some zombies and find some treasure and hopefully escape this dungeon. What up, gargoyles? There's the lever. We know what it did, right? I suppose lever did. We can only hope that one of these switches will open a way out of this place. But would they put access to the escape route where anyone could get to it? I don't know, brother. Nobody here built this dungeon. Fair enough. Hey Midwest and everyone. Oh, Fun Pixels. What's up, Star Mage? Good to see you, buddy. I'm loving all the awesome promotion for Raveheart Plus on all the socials and everything. Happy for you. Look forward to having Raveheart Plus next week on this show, and this week tomorrow we're gonna have Heroes of the Season. So look forward to some more Star Mage this week and next week. But yeah, very impressed with all the VA in your game for sure. But yeah, we're playing some awesome Moonfell. Very wonderful JRPG turn-based game. Plenty of strategy from inspiration from the old NES era. Good to see everybody. Welcome in, Star Mage. Hope you're doing well. Sapphire being so polite. I appreciate that in my moderators there. Dungeon guards would have needed some way to escape an emergency. Either way, we don't have any other leads at the moment. Just check the upper levels again, and keep an eye out for any other mechanisms that look important. You got it. Scary looking face on the wall sure seems familiar, don't you think? Look for a scary face somewhere. Well, I'm very happy for you, Star Mage. I'm glad you were able to push that giant update out for Raveheart Plus. That is freaking awesome, buddy. And I wish you much success. You got this. You will do fantastic. Ah, treasure. Armor orb. Yes, it's been a journey, and thank you. I'm super honored. He worked hard. It looks like he had a lot of hard-working people to work with, too. So I think it's going to be a good time. I look forward to playing it the last Sunday of the month. We best keep moving unless we want to end up like whoever that was. Hey, Regita. Me too. The NES style with the really nice character portraits is very lovely. Good to see you, Regita. How you doing, buddy? Are you feeling any better? Oh, no. Moogle did a great job with these graphics. The portraits are chef's kiss. Good to see everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're feeling better if you're sick. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Hope you're looking forward to your con. One day at a time, that's all you can do. Just hydrate, rest. Take advantage of the rest when you can. Yep, I always adore it when the NES style in RM games. Yes! And Moonfell has done really well with that. Not just this game, but Soul Survivor. Trials of the Gods as well. But I keep moving unless we want to end up like whoever this was. That's right. Okay. Got some more treasure, though. What was the... That's right. These are for upgrades. That's right. Play that. It is a very fun game. I've only done one session on the channel. But I definitely need to get back to it. Post haste. Oh, it did open up there. No. Moogle is very talented, and we appreciate them supporting us. Searching these bodies gives me the creeps. Let's move on, sis. Tonic. You gotta look at the bodies, because you might find something cool. Hello there. Leaving so soon, are we? Well then, it's a good thing I came back early to collect my finder's fee. Oh, that's right, they were like kidnapping us. These fools were just about to muck everything up. But now I have both of you here. What a catch. Won't have to split the proceeds with a lot of imbeciles either. Best character here. Ah. We're about to whack him. We'll snooze ads again. 2 of the price for none. Hee. It's a good laugh there. This guy's definitely not as funny as he thinks he is. I don't know, Darren. That outfit's pretty silly looking. Nice. But what? How dare you? Braun the Devious will not be bested by the likes of you. Wait, I recognize the name. Braun was a criminal for hire before the kingdom fell apart. My mentor spent some time on his trail, but he disappeared for many years. So now that there's barely any law around, you come out of hiding again? That fits everything I've heard about you. Uh-oh. I see you insufferable do-gooders have besmirched my reputation whilst I was away. Respect the cloak look, kid. Look at my swag. Look at this drip. Look at my swag. That cloak swag. Consider this my coming out retirement party. We'll see if you're so smug after this. You and me. And no reach my destiny. Thank you, Namillion. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. The drip indeed, Star Maze. The drip indeed. Remember, everybody, as I'm trying to institute new policy, what up, Namillion? Always remember, if you get anybody to raid in here, or there's any kind of subs, gift subs, follows, new follows, or hey, donations, bits, anything like cool like that, Maddie does get treats. Sorry, TREATS. I don't want to get her excited, but I have a whole jar full of them. So remember, if that happens, we get a little sight from the doggo. So just be on the lookout for a raid if we get one. All right. You never know on this channel. We might get a raid, we might not, but it's always a nice surprise when we do. Let's hit up Braun the Devious. He's level 9. Haha. Take that, butthole. Alright, let's flame up these bandits. Nice. And I'm going to flame up this bandit. They might survive this one. Oh no! You guys really are useless. Ah! Need some reinforcements here. Funny enough, this is my thumbnail for my original week announcement. Was this exact screen? I'm pretty sure. Let's see, radiant damage. Does anybody need to be cured? Archery. Let's hit up Braun the Devious there. Not so much. Braun the Devious, go! He has more! Yes, but an older version. Right? Matt, are you farting over there? Are you farting? I'm giving Braun a bad time. Ineffective. Oh no, impaired. Well, shit. Fuck up Braun some more. Goddamn. Beast rush. Get him, buddy. Well. What do you think, Lenara? Ah, weakness we have found. Man, they're pretty strong, actually. Let's see. Lunara could use this for sure. Goodbye, Mr. Devious. Oh, come on. Get his butt out of here. Well, it's been a pleasure and all that. I'm afraid I really must be going. Bye! No, your brother and dog are almost dead. I'm working on it. Cure. Spark, it's okay, buddy. There you go, bud. I'm gonna throw a little tonic to Darren here. Alright, Darren. Use some fire on these bandits. Oh, thank you very much, Sapphire. Yep, ad break in about 45 seconds. Not the miscreant. How do you like arrows to your face? Okay, apparently not, because they're impaired. More fire. There we go. Victory! Ever in pursuit of the ultimate technique. All this practice is sure paying off. It reminds me of that one guy. Was it from Final Fantasy 4? Or was it 5? It was like like a warrior of the evil king, and like we beat him and he run away, but he's kind of like real cowardly, but he tried to be real strong. Covered the Glancy artifact. Ooh. Take that, Braun the Dubious. You have multiple fights with him. He's like, I think he's like a samurai sword or something. I may be misremembering though. Woof woof. I have an odd feeling we will see more from that one. Your mentor, you say? It's been quite some time since you mentioned her. We better clear out of this place. Yes, Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yes. The poor doggy. At least they triumphed. The doggy is still alive. Yes, I was thinking. Thank you for reminding me. I was like, I know I encountered it at some point in Final Fantasy. Yes, Gilgamesh is exactly that for sure. Hey, there's that one lion head over there. I can upgrade my equipment. Let's see. Hold on. I can unequip stuff. Hold on. Manage equipment. Oh, not enough. Okay. Not enough upgrades there, I see. The round shield. But I don't got the right shield, it looks like. I'm noticing the stuff you've already created has a hammer icon in the corner. Oh, for real? I have to go back. I have to go look at that again. Upgrade. Oh, you're right. I see the Gale Bow, the Battle Sword. You're right. I do see that little hammer icon. That's really cool. Nice little touch there, Moogle. Good job. I heard that. I heard that, Mama. The boost of mobility. Let's see. Bronze clear the way. We can make our exit. I, for one, am happy to be rid of this place.
I like
Your funny words, Magic Man. Thank you very much, Star Mage. Appreciate you. Alright, so there must be a way to do something with this lion head. Because I want to get to that treasure over there and open that one cell up. I notice there's a lion head up there. There has to be something I can do to get in there. I don't want to leave and miss out on the chance to open that thing up. Appreciate it there, Star Mage. Empty. Alright. Ah, I see. Oh, that's a wonderful emote, Star Mage. It's very cute. I like the penguin with the flower. There must be something we can do to open that cell up before we leave. Is there a way I can get to that? Or may I have to come back? I wonder. There are more faces you can find. I saw one up here. There's even more faces? There's indeed something. I see a face up there. I don't think I can do anything to that one because it's all the way over there. So there's more faces. Okay, there's one face. Looking for lion faces. If you see a lion face, let me know. I feel like Blue's Clues. If you see it on the screen, there's one over there. Oh wait, arrows. I'm dumb. I'm a silly Billy. A lion face. I am a goofy butt. Of course, I was thinking Blue's Clues are... Hey, I got it open. Oh, you're a bad guy? I thought you were a good guy. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Welp. Blade Barrage. Fire. That, yeah, either Blue's Clues or like Dora. Do you see the thing we're supposed to do? Scream it out. Thank you. What a horrid place. Nothing here besides this unfortunate prisoner. A Sylvian tea. Yeah. Gold apple increases vitality by 1, agility by 1. All right, who gets vitality? Let's see. Let's see. That's to HP growth. Darren, you could use that. And this is agility. Who can we use? Who will be super fast? Let's make Estelle super fast. There we go. Swiper, no, swiping the potion. Swiper, no, swiping. Oh, man. Oh, man. Viridian pendant. The knife. A knife! No! Hey, I can't snap it. Oh, man. I never watched the live action Dora. How was that? What does that one do? Oh, I messed that up. I messed that one up. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, wait. This one goes down here. And then this one goes this way. There we go. I only saw a parody trailer of it. No idea. Apparently, Swiper owns a studio apartment or something. Wow. Moving on up in the world there, Swipey. Good job. Started from the bottom, now he's here. All I remember seeing is a trailer and the girl's like, she looks at the camera and is like, do you know where to find this? And the parents are like, oh, she'll work out of it eventually. She'll stop being weird. Is there more lion faces I haven't seen yet? The other one might be tough to find. You may or may not have just passed it. Luckily, we know where it is. Damn right. Alright. Keep an eye out for a lion face, everybody. Lion face. Lion face. Lion face. Ah, I see. Wait, what? Lion! Oh, wait, hold on. Right here? There we go. Did you hear that? Hear what, brother? Brother! Something heavy moved if that last switch was triggered. It was somewhere on the lower level. I am sure of it. We should be on our guard then. I trust your connection with the earth, but something about this place makes me very unsettled. Thank you for pointing it out there. Thank you for your help, Moogle, and thank you all for being my little Blues Clues compadres and help me find the lion heads all wandering around here. Fun little puzzle there for sure. Stuff. Secret found. Weapon orb. Simple wand. Monster in a box. No, that's not what I wanted. That's the last thing I want. Oh no, they're diseased. Pupper, no. That's it. Don't touch them. They're nasty. Ghouls don't like holy magic, right? Right. No holy magic. They don't like it. Hiya. Yeah, Estelle. Nice find. Thanks. Thanks to all you and all your help. Yes. Plague upon thee. Whack him with your staff there, buddy. That's terrible. Get him, doggo. Estelle, attack. There we go. I'm a little bit stronger. Strength band. Sweet. They also don't like earth and fire. Earth, fire, and holy light. Holy magic. Got it. Equip. Let's see what we got. We got a strength band. Damage up to 30. Yeah, let's give that to Estelle here. A Viridian Pendant. Magic, a special amulet which protects his wearer's health. Vitality up to... Okay. Well, you have the lowest health, Darren, so you probably could use that. Max HP. How much did it go up for? 4 defense goes up. Your defense don't go up, though. You go up 3. Your defense goes down. Well, I guess I will give it to Estelle, then. How about that? A simple wand is less percentage hit, but it's 3 more damage points, but spell power goes down 1. Whereas a knife, hit percentage is up, spell power down 1. A knife! Decisions. Use direct and expel magical energies. Damage 12. Back row resisted by... Let's do the wand. Sure. Why not? See if I can upgrade it. Knife is also front row, which is risky. Yeah. Best to keep Darren back there, I think you're right, because you get the lowest health. And he's mostly a magic user, it seems like, so... Best to keep Darren in the backest row, farthest backest row we possibly can. You make a good point there, Moogle, my man. Okay. Manage. Not enough of those. Made that already. Not quite. That's okay. Bow. It was the battle sword. Okay, let's get out of here. Everything here has been found now. Thank you, Sapphire. I appreciate it. Well then, let's get out. Let's boogie woogie choo choo train out of here. Later, back at camp. Alright, we're safe. For now. Darren, we need to talk. Can you give us a moment, Estelle? As you wish. We must find a safer location as soon as possible. This spot is surely compromised, so let us not dally too long. Understood. Let's not dilly and or dally. Heart-to-heart time. I know what you're going to say, sis. Oh, really? Oh, really, fool? Really? Well, then why don't you tell me what the problem is? Listen, you don't know what I've discovered. It's the most important. Your safety is the most important thing. Whatever you found rummaging through those ruins, it wasn't worth it. Do you understand? All we have left is each other. We have to hold on to that. Look, I know these artifacts are important to you, as they are to me. Sure doesn't seem that way. I have different priorities is all. Every time you go chasing after these mysteries, it draws attention to us. It increases the chances that whoever got to Mother and Father will find us. Remember, there's more at stake than just our lives. Whoever attacked our kingdom had a larger agenda, and we've yet to learn what it is. For now, we must remain out of sight. Are we just gonna hide forever? Doesn't seem like what Mom and Dad would want. The truth is, I don't know. I've been so focused on surviving that I've not given it any thought. If it were me, I'd want justice. I do want justice. The first chance I get to hold these monsters responsible, you better believe I will take it. So it's okay to throw everything away in your pursuit of revenge because it's what you want? That's typical. You've always made up the damn rules as you go. No, that's not what I... Never mind. I can see I'm the only person here who cares about finding out why Mom and Dad are dead. I'm going to bed. Damn it. On some level, he's right. We deserve to know the truth about the events that befell our kingdom. But will uncovering these answers be worth the price? Switching to mobile, lurking for a bit for dinner. No problem, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you very much for being here and lurking. Appreciate you, bud. Someday I hope to be in more voice acting roles, that's for sure. That went well. You think so? Not at all. And I can see that after all these years, you still can't tell when I'm being sarcastic. It's not exactly an everyday occurrence. But to be transparent, I fear I've lost my ability to read others as well as I once could. It's like this doubt I could feel inside clouds my judgment. You don't trust your instincts anymore. I can't say I blame you. Distrust is natural after what you've gone through. Unfortunately, we need your insights to be keener than ever, or we'll fare all the worse. I know. You're all depending on me. Enjoy dinner. I agree with Sapphire. When I can't even depend on myself. That's where you are mistaken. The time will come soon where you'll find your way. Of that I am certain. But for now, we need to gather our things and move out. As I said, this place is no longer safe. Beautiful wife has entered the chat. Hi, beautiful wife. Oh, she called me handsome. Was that? Oh, jeez, you're making me blush in front of all my internet friends. Stop the flirting. Oh, almost Sapphire. Selina. Almost. But good try, though. Sapphire says, hi, Selena. And Star Mage says, aw, y'all cute. And Sawyer Friend says, Moonfell. Hi, Game Wife. Tota says, hi, Game Wife. And Sawyer says, hey, it's Sapphire, too. Dang right. It's moderator Sapphire at your service.
That's right.
Hey, Sora, good to see you. Yeah, wifey's a cutie pie. She's a good girl.
No.
But for now, we need to gather our things and move out. And as I said, this place is no longer safe. Sawyer, I've sent you a bunch of stuff on Discord. I don't know if you saw it or if you've been busy, but I want to make sure that you knew I sent you some stuff on there. I wasn't trying to blow you up. I was replying to your essay about Kingdom Hearts 2, and also I sent you something from last night that involved you as well. So I wanted to make sure you saw that if you have a chance. Right. Since we're low on supplies, we will need to make a brief stop in the nearby village of Allendor. It's a modest village, but we need to be on our guard. Between local politics and whispers of a rebel army hiding out in the region, there are plenty of complications to avoid. Make sure your brother understands we're not there to make any more friends. Hey! Hey, Papa Cat, how you doing? Hey, Ronald. Hey, President Chainsaw. Good to see you, bud. Moonfell, indeed. More fun Moonfell. Yes, I'm very sorry I missed out on Moonfell last Thursday like I planned. I fell asleep. I was going to take an hour and a half nap before the show, and I slept pretty much almost, what was it, like 7 hours straight. Oh no. Hi, Sapphire. This is the The Moonfell? No! Say it's not so, Ronald. I can't have this going on in my life. Chapter 2, Shifting Currents. A demake of Majora's Mask. Oh, the moon, because the moon actually falls. The moon smacked into a big scary face moon. Allendor is right at the center of the continent of Farrell. Farrell. We need to cross the bridge to the southern region, then head east towards the woods. Just be careful of wandering monsters, as we won't be able to avoid them as we travel. Let's go kick their fucking asses. Kind of works out. I missed it last week anyway. Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out for everybody pretty well. Now we're on the overworld. If you need a reminder of the dangers of traveling over land, we should talk about before we depart. Yeah, I've never been to the overworld yet, so let's talk about it. Traveling the overworld encounters may occur at almost any time. We won't be able to use field skills to fend them off. Some types of terrain, such as forests and bridges, are dense with foes, while open plains are often less dangerous. Chances to get a preemptive strike or to be surprised also vary with the terrain type. I suggest we plan our routes carefully. Let's see. By the way, this demo has a crossover card with Silver Days too. For real? Yep. The dev for this one and I go, wait, you and Moogle. You and old Moogs go all the way back, eh? Just we plan our routes carefully. The overworld encounters may also be disabled in the options menu, or toggled on and off by pressing tab while on the overworld map. I do want to say, Sawyer, I really enjoyed your Kingdom Hearts 2 video essay. I watched it a couple weeks back when you sent it to me. I really enjoyed it, so thank you for sharing that with me, and I enjoyed all your silliness you kind of sprinkled in there, for sure. So thank you so much for sharing that with me, buddy. Moogle says Sawyer! Sawyer made it. Of course Sawyer made it. Sawyer's coming in clutch. Just like everybody else is here. I think the goblins are pretty weak, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty weak. Everybody, attack your own favorite goblin. Go! I'll let Estelle attack 2 goblins, because I'm going to conserve my MP. We got all the XP. I hope you sleep well, wifey. You can go back to the previous dungeons if you want to, like to find missed secrets. Okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I should. I'm sure I missed something at the last place I was just at, too. You know me, I like to wander around and grind by just wandering, so I might go back and check things out and see if I missed anything in particular. Leave Darren alone, you asshole. Good, I got another weapon. Woof! She on the floor.
Yeah. Mommy, come here, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, up. You know what?
It's cuddle time. Huh. Warm my spot up for me for later.
I like how she lays down next to you with her paw on the arm.
It's cute. The underground dungeon, you got everything. The forest and the forest shrine, you missed something. Okay, let's go back to there then. Did I get everything at Fort Guillemot? I assume I did. I believe so, okay. Well, then I shall get out of here. Double checking real quick. Okay. Gotta go back to the forest and the forest shrine. Okay. I can do that. Let me go find it. We're gonna conserve all of my MP if I can. Castle Ferry, we can't return here. It isn't safe anymore. Okay. Can't go Dale. Oh no. Let Estelle take care of these guys. Good job, Estelle. So when are you changing the channel name to Midwest Handsome Guy? Doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but it is flattering. Thank you, Stoned Hero. Appreciate you, buddy. How you doing? I'll tell you who's real handsome. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, Ansem. Ansem is real handsome. Just clocked out. Way to go. Good job making it through your shift. How many days do you have to work in a row now before your next break? My wife's got to work Saturday, unfortunately. She's going to be tired. I'm off tomorrow. Nice. Sawyer also clocked out. Nice, Sawyer. Way to go. And I'm off tomorrow. Yay! Way to go. Sawyer, are you and Stoned Hero the same person? Sawyer, do you think Ansem's real handsome? Saturday, you're off. Oh, good, Sapphire. You almost made it to your off day. Well, Sapphire, if you're not busy, I am streaming midday. If you want to stop by and say hi. Yeah, I caught that. You watched the interview? Oh, thanks so much, Sawyer. I did mention you a couple times, but because you were kind of like the precipice for me meeting all these wonderful people, so I want to make sure to shout you out. But I really much appreciate you getting a chance to look at it for a little bit. Alright. Let's go find some shit we didn't find before. Flaming objects. The magical spring. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, if you guys missed the my interview last night, I was on a podcast for the very first time. So it's in the pinned tweet if you ever want to check it out. I was on a, I think it was like a dual stream to YouTube and to Twitch last night. But yeah, I was on my very first podcast, my first interview as a content creator. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot more relaxed. They were apparently grateful that I just rambled on for almost 40 minutes because apparently some of their guests don't have a lot to say. So I think they were both annoyed and happy that I was just talking their ears off. I've been playing more Lufia 2 lately, so I'm able to appreciate some more of Moonfell's design choices. Nice! Oh, ad break. Yep, almost an ad break. Thank you, Sapphire. If you didn't even tell me where it is, I can, but I'll let you look for yourself. You can send me a hint system. Alright, I'm going to look around for a little bit, and if I can't find it, I will unlock my favorite hint system in the Sapphire Jester. Moogs should add an ancient cave. Ooh, the ancient cave. Gobby. Gobby, 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 gobby. Okay, not seeing it around here. This is where I first was at. And if you don't want to watch the ad break, that's okay too. I appreciate you just being here. If you want to come back after the ad break, guess what? You're still my friend and I appreciate you. So don't even worry about it. Just know if we do get a raid or a follow or a sub or anything like that, Maddie is getting a TREAT. S. TRE, well, singular, but could be more. Can I beat them with just a stale here? Sapphire, is it in the... Oh, it's in the pinned tweet there, Ron. I'll tell you in a second when the ad break's over. Alright, welcome back from the ad break, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words there, sir. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to talk so much in that podcast. Honestly, in my opinion, when you've got a guest on, they really should be given the spotlight. I felt like I definitely was after their initial, like, saying how their lives are going segment, and I had fun taking them up on, like, their Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of, like, segment afterwards and stuff, so it was pretty fun. But man, there were a lot of hosts, so I was surprised how easily you got it. Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 different hosts besides me, besides me as the guest. But yeah, I did my best to get my words I could in, but they gave me the floor, definitely. What podcast to pin comment? It was Moonhawk Studios Presents, which has been a podcast for a long time. Midwest was a guest on a podcast a couple days ago. Yep, last night, actually. Right after stream, I went straight to the podcast, basically. Check it out. Dropping a lurk. Hope all is well. Thank you, Retro. Appreciate you. Short and Retro. I second Sapphire. Thank you very much. Enjoy the lurk. But thanks so much for checking it out. So yeah, if anybody wants to check it out, it was fun. I think I start talking about the 20-30 minute mark. The first part's kind of like just like intros, seeing how everybody's doing. I talk for a good, I don't know, probably half hour-ish or more. I don't remember. It kind of went by really fast in my head. And then, but? No. And then we do like a Mystery Science Theater thing by watching like an old PSA from the 70s and some kind of like Irish Power Rangers show with really bad, incredibly terrible budget and low CGI. And then they kind of talk about some news real quick and then we wrapped it up. So it was a good time. I think they said I was only like the second person ever to stick around past the interview segment and hang out during the silly Mystery Science Theater 3000 segments. So it was a good time. I hope I get to be on more podcasts and interviews in the future. Talk more about you wonderful people out there. All right, Sapphire, I need a hint. Is it in the temple? Is it outside in the forest? Is there both? Oh, maybe it's this thing, huh? No, wait. Something. I found it as soon as I found it. I mean, even before I read your comments, it's in this room. I found it like right away. Like, hey, ding, ding, ding. I was like, hey, that looks like something. Aether seed. Okay, so we found one of 2 secrets. So we gotta find one more secret, it looks like. Oh. Hey! Found the other one by accident. Oh no, it's a monster in a box. Well, look at that. Stop raking. There's always something in the waterfall. Okay, so storm. Storm it is. Yeah. I'm very much stronger than it now because I did a whole other dungeon. Oh, don't burn the fish. I was thinking about like how you cook a fish, but yes, electricity beats water every time. As I learned in Pokemon in the Cerulean Gym episode as a kid, water conducts electricity. What if Moogle hides it so well he forgets it in 10 years so it becomes a secret forever? Thank you so much for the redeem there, Star Mage. I love hearing the silly redeem noises. I mean, if you hide something from yourself in your own code, I think you're either that you just did such a good job and you made yourself forget, or like, imagine being like a dev with like Alzheimer's or like dementia. Like, you'd be recoding the same things over and over, or you'd forget half the things you code. That'd be sad. I don't even want to think about that. That's sad. There are absolutely some secrets in Axial like that. Oh, like people ask, like if I ask you, like, can you help me with this achievement for Axial Disc 2? You're like, hold on, let me look back and try to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. For special treasures like this, being trapped with monsters, but never expected to see one in person. Part of the reason why I have such good documentation for Civil Days is because I forget where a bunch of stuff in Axial is. Also, you learn from your past. You're like, I'm not going to do the same thing this time. Intelligence? Let's keep leveling up. Let's get Lenara some intelligence. Silly sound. Yeah, like, well, basically all...
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Flame Grill, taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay. If I don't want that, it also will obey. Yeah, Whopper, any Whopper, my way, Whopper, my way.
Like that, yes. Generally, people have asked to help on achievements and had to go back and look. Well, I've 100% completed Disc 1, but I might ask you about Disc 2 when we get back to it eventually. I worry about dementia before finishing my game, so I have to guess what the ending is and read through my trash code. Like that. Love it. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, definitely. I can't imagine trying to like fight through like a memory disorder and trying to like do something as intricate as that and keep up with everything. You have to take, I guess, crazy detailed notes to remind yourself. This is what Darren basically said to us just now.
Unlimited treasure awaits you.
When we found that monster treasure, that's what he's basically telling us. You can bother me about this too if Sawyer's ever busy. You got it, Sapphire. Sapphire is my go-to human strategy guide. Well, I love that you're here, buddy, and I appreciate you having fun and chilling and hanging with all the friends. What are we gonna do? Oh, there's a thingy we picked up. Da-ba. Okay, nah. But nah. Da-da. That is better. Let's give it to you. Alright, we found both the secrets in this area. Cool. Back in the water. Into the ocean and it all. Little bit of Blue October for you. I wanna... I wanna crawl, swim away, but don't know how. Sometimes I feel like I'm just falling in the ocean. We got everything in the forest, but there is something in the temple. Going back. Thank you, Sapphire. Thank you, Strategy Guide. Supreme. Sapphire is my Nintendo power. If RPG Maker games had a magazine like a Nintendo had Nintendo Power, what do you think it would be called? Herald Monthly. Blah. I've seen so many of your itch pages talking about like the Herald jams and Herald games. I'm thinking about just like grabbing a bunch of your Herald games and just playing it sometimes, so I can understand what the Herald fascination's all about. This Heraldness. I must know. I feel weird going through the stuff, even though its owners are long gone since gone. I am clueless when it comes to the Heraldness. You should totally run through the Herald collection. It's accumulatively like 4 hours long. Oh, cool. I'd do that. This one's empty. Is it from multiple people? Oh, it's not old enough for the wine. Is it one person who did the Herald collection? Is it like you and... Is it from a game jam competition? I'd be down if you gave me the actual like games. I can find them and download them. I would do like chronological Herald collection. They're from game jams. Oh, that'd be quite the journey. Well, what you're talking about, like the 4-hour one. That doesn't seem like it's all of them, probably. Each year has a Herald jam. So what is the... What is Herald exactly? What is the essence or the origin of said Herald? Unless it's an inside joke and I'm not allowed to know, then that's okay too. But I'm just curious, because I have looked at almost all your guys' itch pages at some point, and I've seen plenty of Heraldness. Oh, the ones you make? Cool. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it for my 500 follower celebration, Sawyer. Because I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream when we hit 500 followers on the channel. We're currently at 434. So either hopefully late this year or early next year when we hit 500 followers, I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream. So that might be some fun content for sure. Having a Herald jam be a third of the show. They're from Game Jam. Each year has a Herald Jam. Yeah, I meant the ones I've made. Herald is the default RPG Maker character. Oh, okay. Honestly, I kind of just inherited the Herald thing from the previous owners of the RPG beta testers. When you start a new game in RPG Maker, Herald is the default party member here. And therefore, in theory, every MV game begins with Herald. Every story begins with a Herald. Interesting. Alright. Well, maybe I could. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my 500 follower celebration stream, 12-hour celebration stream. I have no idea. 12-hour stream. I can wear the chicken suit for all a part of it. I don't mind. I don't know if I can do it for the whole thing. I might get really sweaty, but like I could probably do it for a good chunk of it. Maybe we'll do like, I gotta think of like maybe redeems or like donations or something. Like put or make something happens where I put the chicken suit back on, or like, you know, like people do with like the Bean Boozled beans and stuff. Stuff like that. So if you have any ideas to make a fun 12-hour stream special for a 500 follower celebration, I'm open to all suggestions. But Chicken Soup can definitely be a part of it for sure, though. Just like it was for the 400 follower playthrough. Oh no, that was the community event where we got enough points finally and I played Chicken Journey, my chicken suit. That's right. That was a different thing altogether. Don't you chill out. Alright, Darren, you're up. But yeah, I'm open to a little bit of everything. Whatever you guys like to see me do. You see, I might have some giveaways to give away. I could have some physical giveaways. I have a couple of video game themed things still at home. I know Toasta won the last giveaway where he won my mini briefcase that was branded for Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So I had a couple other things to give away too, but I'm hoping by then we can get some sticker packs. So, like, I'm thinking like getting sticker packs of like the Corn Warrior and the Cornstone emotes, and then like a cartoon head of like Maddie's head, or have like the MGG logo. I think a couple different things for like sticker packs. Me and my wife talked about be fun to give away as prizes in the 12-hour stream eventually. But I like to get a lot more emotes eventually. I just have to save the money up once we're able to. Gotta compliment the amazing emotes that Nowis gave me. But yeah, like I said, y'all, I'm open to all suggestions. There's no wrong answers. If there's anything you like to see me play or do or talk about or dance to, engage in, I'm open to making this as viewer friendly as possible when it eventually happens. So always keeping ideas in the tank here. The writer's what? An unfinished letter. Looks like he stopped. Oh, okay. Stop suddenly. I think he's like, unfinished letter. Looks like he stopped writing. Like, well, that's what an unfinished letter is there, Darren. Durr. Do. Looking for secrets in a hopeless place. Feels like this would be something special for sure. Yeah, I don't know. 500 seems like a lot to me. I mean, it means a lot to me to hit 500, and when we're going to get there, I can't tell you exactly when. Do I have a favorite game? I have a couple. I mean, I've yet to play any Zelda games on the channel. I could hook up my Switch to my emulator. Not my emulator. My Switch to my game capture. I don't have an emulator currently, but I could hook up my Switch to my game capture and play like a Zelda game or something. But I'm up for most things. That might be a good idea. Playing like something I'm really familiar with, or classic. It means a lot to me. Might be a good idea. No, I don't have it. No, Nintendo, don't listen. Yeah, that's a slip of the tongue. I don't have an emulator. I actually do have a Nintendo Switch. For sure. I'm going to go grocery shopping now. See you, Midwest, everyone. It was great checking here a bit, Midwest. Thank you for being here, Star Mage. I hope to see you tomorrow night for Heroes of the Seasons. We'll play one of Star Mage's games tomorrow night on the channel. And then next Sunday, we'll play their game Raveheart Plus, which just came out with a big update, a humongous update for the game today, basically remastering it, adding chapters and characters and all kinds of different stuff. So yeah, tomorrow will be fun, and next Sunday will be fun too. Take care, Star Mage. I'm excited too. It'll be fun time. Yeah, no, I don't have a emulator, but I could do stuff like it'd be hard. I would love to do like, honestly, what I probably could do is hook up my PS4 and crack into like the retro games collections. I really want to play like I really want to play some Wild Arms. I love to do like a Wild Arms 1 or 2 stream, because that's very like, that's a game I rent as a kid. I rented a lot from the video game store, or from the video store in town as a kid. I played a shit ton of Wild Arms 2, and I loved it. But maybe one of the games I rented a lot as a kid. I rented that a lot. I rented, what else did I rent? That's the one that really sticks out to me. Before I had a Game Boy Advance, I used to rent the Game Boy Advance they had, and then like a game to go with it for a weekend. It was fun. I used to have a giant, like, monkey barrel full of quarters, and I'd fill it up, and then I'd go to my parents on Friday afternoon after school and be like, I have a bag full of quarters, can I please go to the rental shop and rent a game for the weekend? Because you got it like, if you rented a game Friday night, you had it all Friday night, all Saturday, and I think you had to be back to the shop by like 4 p.m. on Sunday. So like I played till like 3:30, and then tell my mom and dad like, okay, we gotta return the game before they close, and I get there right before close and hand it to the front desk person, so they wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I got a late fee. I mentioned before that I'm doing the art class thing that had me making that KH2 video essay. Part of my weekly homework for that is to dedicate time to do something pleasant just by myself. So one of my favorite activities there is revisiting old favorites I haven't played in a while. That's what, I mean, this last week I revisited all my favorite super bosses. So that's probably something I would have done for a big special stream if I did streams. That is very special too. I think revisiting things from my childhood would be fun, like booting up PS Classic games that I grew up playing. Like, even as I got a little bit older, like I would love to play like Sly Cooper on the channel, old Ratchet and Clank, old Jak and Daxter, old Crash Bandicoot, maybe some Spyro. Have like a PSN Classics. It would just depend, but yeah, that is a really good idea though. So I really appreciate that insight. Oh, sorry. I talking. Too much talking, not enough whacking. Nope. Okay. This song? It's real chill. Two, two, two. I get so jealous of the battle theme in this game because I'm pretty sure it's from a music pack, but it sounds better than a lot of my homemade music. Dun, 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 dun. More books. Wish I had time to read all these, or at least the ones still intact. Well, we should ask Moogle when they come back and see if it truly is from a music pack. And or if it is, what kind of twist do they do to it? More books. Tomes crumbled. I'm guessing it has something to do with my fire and or my arrows. Alright, Sapphire, I might need a hint. I'm sorry. I've been looking around, nothing's really popping out at me. Am I looking for an unlit torch, maybe? Then it's in a room that you open up by lighting torches on the walls. Oh. It's funny, right when you that's funny you said that because I was like, am I looking for torches? What am I looking for? Ah, I see. I like how like right when I ask you is when I start starting to put the pieces together. That's how my dumb brain works. I need help. Wait, I finally got it. You did? Cool. I thought I played through that. I couldn't beat what I assumed was the final boss yet. I've been planning on composing something for this game sooner or later. I don't remember if you played Soul Survivor, but I did a couple songs for that. You did? Cool. I did play Soul Survivor a while back. I need to get back to it and see if I can get more achievements and do a better run. But yeah, I know I really enjoyed Soul Survivor on the channel. I only have done one play session of it, so I need to definitely get another one in. The rubber duck method. What's the rubber duck method, Toasta? Please elaborate with your smarts and your knowledge. The final boss theme and the revival theme were my compositions. I also did the secret stage theme. Ooh. Oh wait, let me specify. The room you unlocked by lighting the torches. Enter that room. Oh. I don't remember what room that is. Yes, the Chapter 2 secret level excellent. Final boss theme was also a banger. Big bangers all around. There should be one more torch. In here? Okay. Rubber ducking is when you don't know something, so you say it out loud, traditionally to a rubber duck, and that helps you suddenly figure it out. Ah! Oh! Happens to me constantly, just having to explain a problem so you can help solve it. If you're stuck on a difficult problem, explain the problem to a rubber duck. Sometimes this helps you figure out a solution. Does this mean people who drive Jeeps like never have problems? Because they usually have. I usually see Jeeps with like 40 ducks. Ah! Thank you there, Sapphire and Moogle. Rubber ducks are very wise. Sounds like an interesting approach. I have no rubber ducks on hand. Perhaps I should acquire one. Rubber ducks are very wise. Did you guys see the story not too long ago where, like, I don't know if it was real or not, but it was like a very snooty person had a big house and they had like a person clean it. They had like a cleaning service clean it, but they hid a bunch of ducks all over their house, like 100 ducks. And they said like they wouldn't pay them the full amount, or like they would give them a bonus or something if they spent time not only cleaning the entire house top to bottom, but like looking very hard for these hard to find rubber ducks. Like they weren't like the big size one, they're like tiny ducks all over their house. And like it got blown up on like Reddit or whatever for being like a dick move. Not gonna lie, Moogs, you are one of my rubber ducks. Sapphire's my rubber duck for life. Oh, if I were jumping to chat rambling about game design, it's half an excuse to rubber duck it. Just think, yeah, talk it out, think it out. The additional live feedback is a very helpful bonus, though. Rubber duck scavenger hunt. Except for if you don't find all the rubber ducks, you don't get paid. According to this, a large central chamber on the main floor houses one of the most important artifacts. Ah. All kinds of books, most didn't age well. Some fancy knickknacks here. Must have been used in important ceremonies. This one's empty. Elder priest must have been fond of this stuff. Everybody get in bed. Armor orb, nice. Expired goods, nothing of use. Me? Quack? Oh, speaking of which, we had a indie dev follow us recently, and they do have a duck game on. Like, they just came out with a duck game like last week, so maybe we'll try to get that in. Take a duck platformer where you're a really fat duck that can't fly, and maybe we'll play that here in April, because they were really nice and they followed us not too long ago. I can't remember exactly who it was. Let me see if I can find it real quick, if I can go back. It was Cup of Joe. They came in with Stein for the raid not too long ago, and they were giving us follows and lots of nice things. And I checked out their Steam game that just came out, and it looks like a really fun platformer. So maybe we'll play. We played the chicken journey platformer on the channel. Why not play the duck journey platformer? Oh, I saw you reblogged that. Look neat. Yeah, it looks really nice. Reminds me like of the chicken journey game we played. That was really fun too. So I like to try it sometime. I do miss every now and then doing platformers. Some fancy knickknacks here. Must have been used in important ceremonies. Yeah, that's all my timeline is anymore. It's like awesome VA artists, awesome indie devs, awesome artists, and then like a plethora of every indie game coming out on itch and Steam right now. So like I've curated all of my Blue Sky and X to just be nonstop like indie projects, which is like swimming through a chocolate river that both terrorizes me and makes me feel all the serotonin. It took some time to get there, you know. The real trick is, the real like surprise is I don't have any like NSFW art. Like I've been very like fortunate not that I don't enjoy it, because I have a deviant side just like everybody else, but I've been surprised that I haven't followed any accounts that constantly repost like, you know, corn material. But yeah, it's all very PG apparently, or at least PG-13. All kinds of books, most of them didn't age well. Goodbye. Letters, documents, charts, no clues of what they're searching for though. They took some time to get there, but I do love my timelines for sure. It's tragic though, I really haven't had time to keep up. You mentioned Quartet in that interview. That was like one of the most anticipated games of the past like 5 years, but I've got so many games in front of it. Quartet was amazing. I had a great time with it. For my happy games last year were like Silver Days, obviously, Quartet. I loved Girl from Arcania. I loved that 2D Zelda Link to the Past style. I had a great time with that. Soul Survivor was fun. We had a really good year for games last year on the channel. I had a great time with all kinds of stuff. I'm so grateful, damn grateful everyone who dropped everything for Silver. Oh, I can't forget Buffet Night, playing some more Buffet Night, of course. Everything for Silver Days, because I totally understand how hard it is to make time. It's hard to make, yeah. But like I said in my interview, like this is my time to play games. I don't, as a busy adult who has a full-time job again, and a son, and a dog, and a wonderful, lovely wife that I want to make sure she feels loved and has time devoted to her. And trying to work out now with the weather's being nicer, it's hard. So making this my game time is very precious and special to me. Yeah, if I didn't have streaming, I really wouldn't game, I feel like. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I got the job back on I started back on March 2nd, which is funny enough, my wedding anniversary. So my work anniversary currently is also my wedding anniversary. And it's been nothing but lots of trainings, because they have like basically week 0 is like all the compliance training and meeting people, learning where like all the security stuff is and everything, and then like the next 5 weeks is all like you're on calls all day long with like these different groups and facilitators and trainers, going through like modules and a lot of computer tests and tasks and role playing. So that's we're in the thick of it right now. I just finished week 2 of 5 of that. Tomorrow will be the end of the second week, so got a long way to go still of training. Another 3 weeks, but we'll get past that and actually do my real job. It'd be fun. Some kind of angel or a goddess, perhaps. Wait, there's a hidden switch here. Ooh, or this could lead to something important clue or some kind of treasure. Thank you for the ad break warning there, Sapphire. Appreciate it. I ran out of my snoozes, but thank you very much for the well wishes on the job there. Life's been improving. Getting a job, making more friends, playing more indie games, growing, just in trying to enjoy life more, not let. I feel like I'm really holding back the depression pretty well, with proper medication and support. You don't own that ball. Yips, excitingly. Frostlass, that's a good ice one. Hey! Alright. You gotta buy some balls there, Sawyer. Mystic Cane. The staff has some unusual qualities that might be useful, but I'll lose out in other areas. I wonder if it's worth the trade. Weapon Orb. Ember Dust. Nice. Is that a fire attack? Oh, nice. The staff you can upgrade, I was thinking of last session. Okay, good. Let's see how it looks on our people. Let's see. That's the Mystic Cane. Max MP goes up. My damage goes down too. Let's do it for now. And then I will see if I can upgrade it. Alright, nice job. Thanks for the help, everybody. I found some nice treasures. I'm going to have to be more omnipresent of the secret treasures waiting around me, for sure. Alrighty, almost home. Going to make myself a Korean hot dog and start getting back to work. Well, thank you for being with us, Sawyer. Appreciate you. I'm glad you made it home safe. Enjoy your hot dog and good luck with your work. You're a friend and a compadre, and I appreciate you. And feel free to stop by anytime you want. We got more. We got some Star Mage game tomorrow. We got Simple Gaming's Dungeon Rummage, another game in the Dungeon Rummage series by Harlequin on Saturday, and then Sunday's more Mana Finder, and then next week we got more Bloodstained Hands, Our Dying World, Moonfell. We got 3 demos we're showing off on Tuesday, Triple Demo Tuesday, and then next Sunday after that will be Rave Heart Plus. So now that you accidentally made your, I've accidentally made you detour through the previous dungeons. It's time to move on to that plot. Okay. But yes, I'm doing my best to keep at least 3 games on the channel consistently. So, because I want to get through the Moonfell demo, the Our Dying World demo, and I want to get. I'm really enjoying Bloodstained Hands too. So, I want to make sure to not keep increasing my backlog like I have been, like a madman. Eventually, I'll have to just dedicate Tuesday used to be backlog Tuesdays or turn-based or throwback Tuesdays, but I really have not adhered to that in quite some time because I'm happily enjoying indie spotlights instead of most of my theme days. But it's hard to not want to do indie spotlights because, as I said in my interview last night, my cup runneth over with people reaching out to me or games being gifted to me or curated to me. It's hard. Yeah, they help the schedule for sure. Yes, and it gives me dedicated time to make progress on these games. I want to definitely do a little bit of grinding before I get back to Silver Days. Obviously, I'm not done with Silver Days because we have plenty of achievements to get still and a lot of post-game content. Suffering from success. Things are going well. I would say yes. The growth I've noticed over the past even 6 months has been radical. And I'm very appreciative of you, like, talking good about me and liking my posts and retweeting me. I am very appreciative of it. And I know I couldn't grow this big without you all. Mentioning me to other people, or mentioning me to other devs. Like, Dr. Doki's been a big advocate for me lately. Gifting games and telling other indie devs that they should check me out. That's how we got the Happy Bones game on the channel on Tuesday. So it's just been very, very special. I like how you said it before too, Toasted. Good problems are still real problems. Yeah, I said this last night on the interview. Like, I wish I had more time to play these games because I want to make, like, it pains me to have unfinished playlists on YouTube, which might always be the problem. But like I eventually want to go back to finish. Like, my very first game I ever played on the channel was Sea of Stars, so I'd like to get back to it eventually and finish it, but. It might be some time till that happens, you know? I'm having too much fun with my current lineups. Let's see. I sort of drop everything to play all the Devil May Cry games for some bizarre reason. So I've set myself up with some rules now that as soon as I finish the series, I'm not starting any other games till I beat Quartet. Yes, make time for Quartet. You will not regret it. Quartet is an amazing SNES homage to things like Final Fantasy 4 through 6 and Chrono Trigger. Illusion of Gaia. Like, if you love SNES RPGs, Quartet will be right up your alley. And I also recommend Pillars of Adam too. Like, I played that on the channel a little bit and I haven't finished that yet either. But that's from the same people, and that's a lot. You can kind of see like the building blocks and shadows of Adam is what led to Quartet. So it's fun to see what kind of like all your guys' earlier projects that kind of were the skeleton or the amoeba that transformed or evolved into your current project. So I love seeing assets evolve and grow and become more beautified. Huh. Unless the new Pokemon game looks good. Good problems are still real problems, though. You got that right, Toasted. Dr. Doc, he's such a great guy. He's kind of become a champion in the community these past few months. He's amazing. I love his... If you haven't checked out his curated list on Steam, you should. Look up Dr. Dockie's curated list. He has a lot of amazing games on there. Some of your guys' games are on there, too. Believe it or not. But, no... He's been amazing. I have so many backlog games, I don't know where to start. I mean, I feel you that like even games I haven't finished that aren't even on my YouTube playlist I've started on the channel. Like, I just feel like if I retired and just started now and just started playing all the games I want, I'd still never finish them all. But I like to have some closure on some games for sure. I am famously known for how much I hate SNES RPGs. I play them out of spite, surely. How dare you? How dare you, silly Billy? You silly goose, how dare you say something so outrageous? Get that marauder. Nice. Get him, Estelle. I'll fine. I'll let Lunara have some fun. There you go. I don't believe that for 1 second, you goofy goober. Is that cockatiels? Or cockatrices or whatever? They're giving me hell of a time in Bloodstained Hands as well, so they're... Let's cook some chicken. Oh, they're aviatrices. Okay. There we go. Why do roosters and birds in video games give me so much damn trouble? Odette would be pleased with my progress. Hell yeah, she would. There's something down here. What's this? Big difference between a cockatiel and a cockatrice. Are they both birds? Or nah? Oh, we got a bed for 2 people here. I don't remember this location. I just saw it on the map, like, I'm going to go here. Some kind of abandoned house, it looks like. I guess they're both birds. Do they have different powers? Guess I was never there. I got some camping gear. Nice. I'll have to find a way to unlock the doors to this place. Oh, okay. That's all there was to that place so far. We'll come back to that, probably. Doop, 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 doop. One bird is real and one isn't. Cockatiel is real, I assume. The cockatrice is the one that... Oh no, is it orcs? Or piglins? Oh shit, have we met our match? Oh, it's an orc. Orc, magork. One talks and the other turns you to stone. Oh shit! I don't want the stone one. Searing Claw, go! Get him, Spark. Nice. I got some burning pig. Got some bacon cooking. Precise trick. Nice. Alright, Spark. Attack. Nice. Toaster, you are a smarty. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! What happened there in the hit? You see like the +1/+1. It's like plus .0109. Do you see that? It's like squished. That's crazy looking. I like that. How precise are we on our stats? What's this big mountain right here? That hit! Right? That's a cool little thing we saw there. We got a floating point. It looked like it. Ever so slightly. We should probably heal. There we go. Yo, Numbo. Yo, Moogle, we got a big number for you. You have to look back and see that number again. Roast the pig. Nope, not so much. You take a screenshot so you can always preserve. Oh, thank you for that, Sapphire. You are incredible. Accidental huge numbers, right? I just like seeing very obscure things that you probably would never see normally. Not game-breaking stuff, but just like funny things. Go team. I was gonna ask. I also had a game. I have to go through a lot of my games in my library still. Does anybody know anything about Geomythica? Because that name sounds familiar to me, but it's in my library. And I think I was gonna play it a long time ago, but I haven't yet. If anybody knows anything about that, they could bestow the knowledge upon me to tell me if it's great and amazing. I'd appreciate it. If you're not familiar with it, that's okay too, but... Never heard of that one? That's okay. I think it also has like an NES style to it. Sounds... It's like GEO space MYTHICA, I think. Geomythica. I forgot the arrows are effective against these. My bad. Like a real hunter. Makes sense. Level up, Darren. Hell yeah. Go, Darren. This reminds me of like Final Fantasy 2, because the open map world is kind of really open, where if you just go the wrong way, you'll hit like super high leveled enemies before you're ready. And I feel like crossing this bridge got us to Orc and Cockatrice land and made it much harder. Not much harder, but like at least a bump up in difficulty versus staying in one area. So it's very much Final Fantasy 2, where they give you the option to travel everywhere, but you can be really fucked if you go a certain way. Gale Bow is a wind element, so it's weak against wind. It's also weak to ice. Which I wish listed, but don't own it. I think I watched someone play it and thought it looked pretty cool. Okay, good. Thank you, Regina. I got a game today. I think it'd be fun to play on the channel. So basically, I do a lot of survey apps and receipt apps for like extra, like, you know, Amazon or PayPal money. Because I like to, I don't know, I like doing like little small gig apps to like make extra like Amazon dollars and stuff. So I have this one called 1Q, which like every now and then it'll ask you a question. If you're fast enough to answer it within the first so many people, like you get a quarter for every question you answer. So I got $2. So I got I'm gonna see what game it's I want to show the game I got. Yeah, sorry, I was just finishing pizza. You're good, bud. I got this game on sale today, and it looks really fun. It reminds me, I don't know if you guys ever played Grimm's Hollow. It was one of the first games I played in the channel, like that was like real indie, and I love Grimm's Hollow, and I feel like it's a free game on Steam if you ever played it, but it's very short but very fun. It's got like a mixture of like the Undertale battle system, a little, not Undertale, but like kind of like Undertale battle system. But I got this was a gift today from Dr. Docky actually. These were gifted to me today by Dr. Docky, so I'm looking forward to play this. But I got this one today. On sale for like $1.19 or something, so it looked really cool though. Let's see. I see Chained Echoes is only $10. That's a steal. Chained Echo. I have it on my Switch. I might get it on my Steam account as well. That's how much I like that game. It's very, very fun. I got a finished fucking what is it? Beloved Rapture? Rapture. Oh god. Is that what it is? I gotta finish that game. On level up, hit increased by 0.999. The bug is a doozy. I thought it would just need a math dot round, but it's more complex than that. Beloved Rapture, yes. I have to get back to that eventually too. I feel bad that I've stopped midway in that game. Yeah, the same problem. Everyone was like, just use math dot round, but that didn't work for me either. Beloved Rapture, yeah. I think my fix was pretty jank, but I could see what I did. You should totally get Chained Echoes there, Regina. Oh, is that a Siberius? We should have a dog versus dog fight. Go, dog. Oh, shit. I think my fix is pretty jank, but I could see what I did. Did you practice any with Extreme Peacekeeper? Horse eyes. No. Not yet. No, I have not any time. I'm sorry. It's gonna be on the channel again. But yes, I have not had a chance to practice, and I am being honest with you, and I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to, I'm just very busy. But I still appreciate you. Alright, you see those later. They instantly counter something. Dog attacks. Okay, yeah, my fix was extremely jank and probably won't work for your purposes. That's okay. Kirby! Kirby is amazing. And I like when they have their opinions about what video game characters they think are hottie McBodies. So I appreciate their input on the attractiveness of... When there's Poopy, do na 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 na. Simple plan, simple plan. Thank you, Valen. Good to see you, bud. Good to see Curvy. Good to see Valen. Hope you're all doing well. I'm guessing, is Ian's stream over? Is Ian's stream over since I assume you guys were hanging out with Ian, right? I converted the number into a string and then sliced away as any floating zeros. No worries, Sawyer. Thanks for looking. I've got the code for Torn Apart to look at it. All right, listen. I'm a simple lady. I see a hot person. Would you any here? Hey, what's up? You talking about the error with the melt spell, Sawyer? I was earlier, but I was busy working on game. No worries. How's everything going, Valen? I feel like I haven't asked you in a while. How is everything coming? Are you on schedule for what you want? No reason to explore this place. Let's head to Allendor to the north of here. The melt spell thing actually is just a math.floor thing. How'd that podcast go today? It went better than expected. I was nervous because I wasn't given really any prep, like what questions they were going to ask or anything, but they kind of just gave me the floor to kind of talk about myself, my streaming journey, games I've played, people who've kind of who've kind of transformed the channel into what it is today kind of thing. I have it pinned in the pinned message, and if you're interested in watching it sometime, I do talk for a good amount of time, so if you get tired of hearing me in the streams, you might get tired of me there, but I do stick around after my interview segment time, and I hang out with those the 4 or 5 hosts, and we do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of thing, where we watch like an old 70s PSA, and we watch like a Irish night Power Rangers type show with very low budgets and terrible special effects, and we kind of just comment on it and make silly borderline jokes and stuff. So but yeah, it went good. If you're interested in seeing it more, I do mention people like Sawyer in it. I gave a plug to John Lansing, who made Final Fantasy Tactics, because they were interested in seeing if I was into things besides turn-based ARPGs. I was like, yes, I like ARPGs. I like tactical TTRPGs. I like a lot. I like all the different kinds. CRPGs. I like all kinds of different stuff. So, is Estelle as serious as she looks, or is she just a vibe? You have to ask Moogle there. Moogle, to answer Kirby's question, is Estelle as serious as she looks, or is she a vibe? Back into the balance grind again, never-ending battle. Well, I know it will end one day, and I will get to enjoy all of your hard work, and I'm very, very excited. Estelle has some banger lines in Chapter 2, despite being largely a serious character. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on? Estelle, get in there and fuck some people up. Good job, Estelle. Keep it with Estelle. Come on, Estelle. Just keep whacking them. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, everyone has nuance, but Estelle is definitely the textbook royal guard character. She's just good at her job. I'd let her peg me then. Oh. There you go, Kirby. The deal things counter close-up attacks, remember. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Let's do some healing, why don't we? Sometime after nightfall. Time for a dramatic reading. All right. Greetings, travelers. Pleasant evening to you. What brings you to the village at this late hour? Good evening to you as well, Constable. Just Ellery will do, ma'am. There's no official town guard here since the good folks up at Castle Farian decided to leave us all to fend for ourselves. The ragtag group of volunteers you see roaming round is as close as we got to the law. The hardest part about being broke is not having snacks in the house for when I'm just kind of hungry. Yes, we did make sure to save money in our budget in the last pay period to make sure we had plenty of snacks. My coworker was selling lots of Girl Scout cookies, so we got a fair amount of boxes of Tagalongs, which are the peanut butter chocolate ones, and we got my wife some Thin Mints. Put them both in the freezer so we can enjoy them. So we have some nice Girl Scout cookies in the freezer. We got some Dole Whip in the freezer as well, which is I love me some Dole Whip, especially like the more fresher kind, like very smooth. And we got, my wife's really into those like strawberry cheesecake kind of like popsicles, you know, with the little like dots all over it. She's like she got her cravings every now and then. She goes through like things like she wants vanilla pudding every day, or she wants Edward's chocolate pie every day. But now her current thing is like she really wants those strawberry cheesecake like popsicles, or like ice cream pops. Hardest part being bro. First Moonfell fanfic Estelle Curvy. I can either make food and can't eat it all, or being hungry for a while until I can. She's a little bit Steiner and a little bit what's the lady knight Steiner's in love with? Beatrix. I'm sorry if me sexualizing your character is making you uncomfortable. He has no, nobody's uncomfortable. Curb. I don't think Moogle would be uncomfortable with that. I love hearing Kirby's opinions about fictional characters. That's part of the fun. That's part of my favorite thing about like you come on in is like hearing the woods and the silly little remarks. You bring some levity that I really appreciate. Hey, I appreciate it. Huh, that kind of reminds me that for the first time my grocery bill for the week was like $55. Was it just like one thing of grapes or something? Did you get one bag of cotton candy grapes? Is that what $55 got you? I joke, but like that's what it feels like these days. Gas prices went up like almost $2 where I live, and it sucks ass. Good thing I'm not door dashing currently, or else I'd be not making as much money. I'm a freak, but I'm a freak who cares about others. I could also abide by that. Oofy's got 4 grains of rice for the week. I got a full basket, which is no crazy. Normally it's like $70. You must have got some really good deals there, Valen. Did you go shopping at Aldi or something? Or were you just using coupons or find some good deals? I see. Well, we're certainly not here to add to your troubles. In fact, some food, lodging, and a few supplies would take care of us nicely. And we'll be on our way in the morrow. Thanks. I can never remember that one. Steiner and Beatrix. I can never. Also, Aldi is God to you. Yes, Aldi does some things better than the lot of stores for sure. And I'm okay bagging my own groceries, or just bringing my own little like zipper bags I use for like to keep things cold for DoorDash. So I do like Aldi for a lot of things. There's some things they just never have that you can only get like at Walmart or bigger grocery style stores. But what you can get at Aldi is a pretty good damn price. No need to hurry on my account, ma'am. I imagine wherever you're running off to ain't exactly safe either. That's why, and also don't forget to always have your Aldi quarter in your car. Don't ever forget your Aldi quarter. Not many places in the kingdom are these days. I don't know where my nearest Aldi's is yet. Oh my god. You need to find out, Kirby, because you'll save some good money going to Aldi. Nope, just grab my normal stuff. It's a local grocery chain. It's considered the old person's store. I've only seen 60 plus shop in there. Anyone can go in there, which is funny. Appreciate the consideration. I'm not too worried about overall, but Darren and Spark are off limits as one would likely expect. Yes, they are. They are but children and a dog, but yes, I assume Estelle is of age, I assume. But it's good to always check that, make sure, Kirby, you don't want to get in trouble. And thank you for the ad break warning there, Sapphire. In any case, the Queen's tankard is just down the path behind you. They've got food, drink, and beds enough for the lot of you. Well, not sure about the dog. He might have to sleep outside. No way. Low one. Not to worry. I appreciate your candor. That means honesty. And I'm sure the accommodations will suffice. What's the dog doing? It's a dog that uses electricity and shoots lightning like a Pokemon. Only maybe even better. Oh, there are electric dog Pokemon, like Electrike and the blue one as well. There are... Oh, that's a cat, I guess. But Electrike is electric dog, so there are electric dogs in Pokemon. Not to worry, I appreciate your candor, and I'm sure the accommodations will suffice. Get that Porygon too. Mantrick, yep. Yes. Maybe even better. Don't go that far, fam. Sorry, is there too much brown on my nose right now? Sorry about that. It's just barbecue sauce, I promise. Electronics evolved form. That's right, Mantrick. Actually, a really good deal with meat counter. I had like a pack of wings, seasoned for barbecuing for like $6. Chicken is normally really cheap nowadays. Oh, good. Pokey help. Have a good night. Don't worry, buddy. We'll make sure you don't get stuck outside in the cold. Won't we, sis? Of course we will, Darren. Spark is part of the family. I'm sure the innkeeper will understand. This is precisely what I was talking about before we arrived. Any detail or oddity these villagers observe could come back to haunt us. Or have you forgotten, there's still a sizable sum on our heads. We have to draw the line somewhere, Estelle. It's practically freezing outside. But I take your point. Let's try to be as inconspicuous with our behavior as possible. I want that Porygon, damn it! You got it, Sawyer! I get all my groceries as leftovers from work. Tonight I brought home tikka masala, jerk chicken, and chicken and corn chowder. I do not have food money, but I ain't going hungry. My Ultra Ball failed, rigged. I'm gonna make sure Spark is welcome to stay in our room. Kids can get away with a lot of stuff, you know. Certainly not wrong there. Okay, then let's settle. Now let's get out of the blasted cold before Elroy starts to suspect something. That sounds damn good, Kirby. How was those shrimp tacos you mentioned the other night? How did they turn out? You mentioned some really good food the other night, and I was wondering how that went for you. Because I think your friend was making rice or something. Shrimp taco, and I think your roommate was making rice or something like that for something else as well. It sounded delicious though. They were good. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're not. At least you're not. I'm sorry you don't have food money currently, but I'm glad I am very thankful you're not going hungry. Welcome. We don't get many visitors these days, with all the talk of bandits lurking around. You're welcome to stay as long as you like, though. Let's get you a room, shall we? That would be most... Sakes, listen to me babble. We only have one room, and it just so happens to be free tonight. Oh, is this a trap? Oh, right, where are my manners? You kids can call me Sasha. Pleased to meet you, Sasha. We'd love to see the room now if you don't mind. It's been an exhausting trip. Oh yeah, I bought Korean beef, and she made rice to go with it. That sounds so good. Ah! That sounds really good, actually. Whenever we get a little bit more disposable income, hopefully the next couple months, me and my wife, I've been telling my wife I want to go to, there's a ramen place down the street, but it also has like chicken katsu and rice bowls. So I really, or like a pork katsu. I really want to go there so bad and try out. I don't know if my wife makes really good katsu, but I'm curious to see how they go about it too. Well, I'm a dip. Tired as heck. Well, thank you, Valen, for being here. I always appreciate you hanging out with us, and I know you're busy with your Devon, but I appreciate you, buddy, and you are amazing. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. You deserve it. Take care, my friend. I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Night, Valen. Good night, Valen. Norm, where everybody knows your name. Obviously the room now, if you don't mind. It's been an exhausting trip. Of course, dearie. We can settle up and take care of the registration in the morning. By the way, about your dog. He looks like such a sweet puppy. Aw. Reminds me of my old hound Brutus. It's another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Bye. Bye, Valen. Take care, buddy. Sakes, I miss that dog. Anyway, I got a lovely treat for him, assuming he likes soup bones, that is. You never spoil a puppy too much, you know. Oh, I know, my puppy's right by my feet right now. She's getting getting some pets. Much obliged for your hospitality, Sasha. I'm wary of this hospitality. One more thing, dearie. Of course. Oh, Kirby's asking Moogle, what is Lunara's vibe? What is it, Sasha? You wouldn't happen to have come here into town looking to join up with these rebels, would you? Darren zoomies. Big Darren zoomies. I'm afraid I haven't the slightest clue regarding any rebels. My companions and I are just passing through. Forgive the intrusion, and think nothing of it then, dearie. You just had a certain something that made me think. Made me think you might be sympathetic to their cause, I mean. Well, rest well, child. I won't bother you any further. Not a bother at all, I assure you. Good night, Sasha. I hate Ubisoft. It's not doing anything bad right now, but I gotta log in to play a game and it's just, how dare they? What's their deal? What is wrong with them? Hold on. I'm gonna do a gross sound in my throat. Let me mute the mic real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Just clearing my throat. Why would there be rebels around here? The royalty is no more. There is no one to rebel against. Huh. You make a fair point, Sapphire. I didn't really think about that. The following morning. The Queen's tankard. Let's get going. The royalty is gone? Oh yes, at the beginning of the game, there was quite the coup. There was quite the coup to the royal family. The king and queen were killed years ago. And we don't know why still, or how this happened. The Mystic Cane. Well, that's a simple wand. The Mystic Cane. Do I know which one's is? Do you have a preference on which one might be better for me? Like Seer's Cane versus the Adept's Wand? And Estelle and Darren have been in hiding. Lunara and Darren have been hiding. Estelle's been protecting them. I can't remember. All right, let's go with the cane then. I'm gonna go with the cane. I'm sure it's okay. The shield, nope. Force an ally back to 100%, removes most status. Usable on alive or fallen party members. Adept's Wand is based on damage. Seer's Cane is more from max MP. Ooh, I like max MP. Thanks, Moogle, I appreciate it. Did you hear about the dwarf psychic that escaped from prison? I did not. But I'd love to know about it, Stoned. There's now a small, medium, at large. Hold on. I got you. Here, give me a second. Hold on. I got you real quick. 1 second. That was good, buddy. But I got one for you. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense, but oh, sorry. Yeah, womp womp. That's my favorite dad joke. Okay, sorry. I'll hit myself with it too. I got you. Womp womp. Brrr. Alright, Scholar's robe or thorny coat. Let's get the leather jerkin too. Okay. The leather jerkin. By the way, Midwest, make sure you pick up the CDs in this town before the boss. Okay. I will do my best to not mess that up. Ooh. Much better. The leather jerkin indeed. CDs no. Oh. Damn it, sorry, that still got me. Big fat fart for you. Damn you! Even today, that still gets me. Oh, yeah, I should get that on there. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! I need to get that. I need to get my leg whenever I die or something. I'll get really messed up by a boss. My leg! Or I should get the, I didn't like any of that. Bro, my boss today generally fell for the Steve Jobs Ligma nuts. That's, I mean, that's about the equivalent of falling for the up dog joke, right? Who the hell is Steve Jobs? I prefer to enjoy my drink without any company if it's all the same to you. You must be important. You have a portrait. Ahmad, I used to be an adventurer myself back in the day. I can tell you everything you need to know on battle tactics. Pull up a seat and listen. A lot of folks don't know this, but a side attack only has a 50% chance of getting a preemptive strike. You gotta perform a back attack in order to ensure a successful ambush. Skills. Professional wisdom. It can't be countered. Nice. Stunned map enemies. Move at different speeds. What you not know, however, is that said movement rates affect how quickly an enemy is likely to recover from being stunned as well. Tricky foes are just harder to get the drop on in many ways, but you have to leg up on them with that info in mind. Interesting. My coworker and I were chuckling about Steve Jobs because he got a customer named Steve, and my boss came up and was like, yeah, he died from cancer, right? And I actually got to say, no, he died from ligma. And my boss says, with a complete straight face, asks, what's ligma? Ligma nuts. My life is complete now. I should just retire. I'm clocking out of life. Bye-bye. Logging out. That is incredible, I agree. What's up, dog? Not much. What's up with you? Absolute cinema. I felt like I was there. Everything's downhill from here. The man in white walked into Ligma Nuts. Did you rest well, kids? We did indeed. It's a lovely room. Thank you, Sasha. Woof. What a talkative puppy you are. Make sure to come back in a little bit and I'll have that treat for you. Sawyer peeked. Hey, Duck Ducky. Howdy, howdy. We were just talking about how amazing you are and how much of a champion you are for the indie and RPG maker community at large. Oh, so! Y'all better check out Dr. Docky's curator page if you need even more games for your wish list. Let me see if I can get it pulled up real quick. Hold on, I'm going to get it pulled up, because I want to. Give me 1 second. I love I love the really handsome Eggman, by the way. Oh no, it came out weird. Will it still work? Oh, it still works, okay. What's up? Egghead, is it finished? The curator list will never be finished, right? Hopefully not. Should come back in a little bit, I'll have that treat for you. Not much, buddy, just enjoying some more Moonfell. How are you doing? I was telling people that you were really kind to me today and gave me 2 gifted games because you're a fucking legend. So I was bragging about you earlier. Wag's tail happily. Okay, good, it works. I'm just thanking you for your kindness. Anytime I don't get Steam games every day, so I have to make sure I give credit and kindness and appreciation where it's due, my friend. You've been very kind to me, and I appreciate it. It is all right with you if we settle up for the room now? Oh, didn't I mention your accommodations were on the house? You mentioned registration in the morning, though. Have you ever heard of Tower of Memories by Ivory? Well, I can always check. Let's see. Because, as y'all know, I have a 5,000 game wish list, so give me 1 second. We listen to this wonderful Moonfell music real quick. It is Our Dying World. Oh, I have never mind. I don't believe so, but if you'd like to throw a link up or something, I'd love to listen to it. Making sure you're doing your part and then some, Doctor. And then we appreciate you. It's very generous of you. You're certain we can't provide you with some compensation for your stay? Think nothing of it, dearie. It's not every day we get such famous guests in our little village of Allendor. Famous guests? How do you mean famous, Sasha? Guess I should have said infamous. There's quite a handsome reward out in the lot of you, you know? I see the wanted posters all around. I knew this was suspicious. Forgive me asking a silly question then, but don't you plan on turning us into the authorities? Nonsense. Your secret's safe with me, child. I don't need the coin. I'd much rather stick it to those imbeciles up there in Castle Farion who've run our country into the dirt. I've not, but I'd love to hear it, Curvy, if you have somewhere I can go listen to it. Just stay safe out there. Duly noted, and thank you for everything. She's part of the rebellion, eh? And yes, much appreciated, Sasha. We are in your debt. Are you a Spotify or YouTube music person? I think I lean more towards YouTube music, but I'm also open to Spotify as well. But I think I lean more towards YouTube. So enough from the lot of you. Last thing this town needs right now is whatever foolishness you've been up to. Bandit, don't tell me you're going back on our deal. Yeah, ooh. Curvy, are you seeing this female bandit right now? Yeah, you may want to rethink that, otherwise we'll be forced to tell the boss. Ha, I'm sure you don't want the boss involved. Wait, we're not looking for any trouble. But you gotta be careful. If you keep going like this, it'll attract many eyes, including you-know-who up in the castle. Don't want them knocking around here, do we? That's our concern, not yours. As long as you uphold your end, we'll make sure this little hamlet is spared. Hamlet is spared. Pretty. Kirby will really like the next boss fight, I feel. Oh, alright, Kirby, are you ready? If not, there are no guarantees, if I'm remembering correctly. I know. I can only look the other way for so long before it's out of my hands. Discord. Oh. Do you want my Discord? Sorry, let me help you out there. I need to add that in there. I know. There's some things I still need to work on for that. But give me 1 second. I'll get that for you. I got you, bud. Give me 1 second. Does this work? I don't know if that works, but this is my name on Discord. If you need to find me, it's my logo is on there and stuff. Haven't caught Pokemon in ages, by the way. You better get better at it. What are you doing? You best use your imagination then. That is, unless you want to be the boss's appetizer. Estelle, I know we said we wouldn't get involved in local affairs, but I... Say no more, Your Highness. It's about the time we get involved. Nice to see you again, Ellery. Would you care to introduce us to your friends? Why, they're just about to depart, in fact. I'm sure they have business to attend to elsewhere. Don't you now? Huh, suppose we do. But I reckon we will have more business to finish up with later. See you around, Ellery. Get along now. Shoo shoo. Alright, give me 1 second. And... Alright. Kirby, we are friends on Discord. Accepted. Thank you for sending that friend request. Yeah, if anybody wants to add me and they don't have me on Discord, there is my Discord handle. Or if you want to see me on any of my other socials. Boop. There you go. So I got dragged into this mess. Oh, come on. You don't want an apology at all. We're not about to judge the sacrifices others make to protect their loved ones. That said, I'm curious about how this arrangement works. There's not much to it, besides what you already overheard. We'll help, however we can. You may confide in us. Alright, but I'd rather not discuss it here. After a day like today, I think a strong ale is in order. Maybe down the tavern when you have some time to spare. Okay, right now is fine. Or should I look around first? Hello. Got a coin to spare? Yeah. Ask about Southern Furl. Used to be such a beautiful place. There's a great city. What was it called again? Silvervale. That's right. When the monsters came, you lost contact with them, though. One of the city is still intact. Aw, I helped the nice man. Just surveying the area first. Ooh. Nothing of interest there. 100G, hell yeah. Locked. Hi, Claire. Islandor used to be such a safe place. Then I couldn't say the same thing for all of Furl, couldn't I? True dat. Locked. Locked. I was watching anime one day and found out I'm allergic to bleach. Ah, Rolfie. Isn't that the name of one of the characters from Magic School Bus as well? You stoned you on one tonight. I tell you what. My mother runs the weapon shop in here in town. One day I'll take over the family business. Nice. You go, Rolfie. Miranda, they say it's not safe to go outside the town. Carlos! Arthur takes his helmet off and gets frozen in space. If you stay out here, this is what will happen to you. Arthur, no! Is it true? You came from the outside, right? Indeed we did. It was a very dangerous journey. Someday I hope we will be able to live safely and travel in peace. But for now, you should listen to your elders. Still haven't let that go, have you, sis? Oh, well. Well, well, well. Bro, when he took that helmet off, that scarred me for life, dude. He got some cool, like, ice glasses. Like the way they froze him, he had, like, cool, like, ice, dark blue, like, icicles glasses, though. If one is a couch, then yes, I'm definitely on one. Hell yeah, buddy. It sounds good to me. Other world, yep. Collectors all over the world will accept these in exchange for rare items. Nice. Hell to the yeah. Rip Arnold. He was yelling at the female version of Arnold, whoever, whatever her name was, I forgot. But I remember he was yelling at her. I used to love watching Magic School Bus back in. I got tonic, nice. That's right, Janet. That's my grandmother's name. I have a grandma, Janet. Because you're awesome. I know there was Dorothy Ann. Who else was there? We got Ralphie, Carlos. I've got one thing to say, and that's, damn it, Janet, I love you. Damn it, Janet. With the frizz? No way. Cruising up down Main Street. On the Magic School Bus. I love you. Okay, I want to go to the weapon shop. That's not the weapon shop. Let me know if I can help you find anything. Our stock is modest, but our prices are fair. We're about to go into a battle with this shopkeep, it looks like. We're about to destroy them. Chat. Stay away from the Eastern District. It's been overrun by criminals and worse. You see anything of interest? Oh, they have armor. Armor. I'm pretty happy with my armor right now. I like how we look like we're about to go into battle with these shopkeepers and just destroy them. Allendor Arms, 'tis good to see friendly new faces around the village. What can I get for you? What you got? Yeah, Dirk. A light crossbow. Damage is up. Possibly. Stores are neat. Yeah, it looks like a battle. The music is a bop. I stole that from early generation. That's where I'm seeing. I know I've seen that kind of like setup before. Quite the hefty demo. Damn right. This demo and the Our Dying World demo are fucking insane. I mean, I'm happy, but like, I don't think I've ever played such a nice like chunky demo. I'm a chunky monkey. I'm making my wife laugh in her sleep. I might get the light crossbow, I'm not gonna lie. It's higher damage rate. Let's see. Yeah, the demo has 2 chapters and like 5 dungeons. Nice! We just hit chapter 2. So we won't finish tonight, but probably another session or 2. Ad break in a minute. Thank you, Sapphire. Yeah, they're super generous demos. For a good while, they were basically the full game build that was playable. Yep, this is session 2. That's right, Ronald. I was supposed to have the second session last Thursday, but I took a nap before stream and I slept all night. By accident. I need to double check and see if I actually gave the demo a review. I playtested it way back when. Yeah, session 2 of the game. I've been meaning to check out the demo. Do you plan on making any significant changes to the full game? Or would this save work with the full release? It's a good question. Secret rebel hideout somewhere along the western coast. It sounds quite exciting, really. These town folks don't seem to have any qualms with discussing the rebels out in the open. The forces at Castle Farron may be stretched even thinner than we imagined. Let's try not to get swept up in any such affairs for now. Nonetheless, I'd like to know more about these rebels. Let's see what we can find out. It's a good question, Docky. What happened when the blue ship and the red ship collided at sea? purple ship, purple crash, purple rain, purple shit. I really need to give more reviews, and I'm so bad. I'm getting better at it. I've definitely gone back and reviewed a lot of games I've missed before. The crews were marooned. Har 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 har. I got you. Don't worry.
You what?
Write anything. Write something. Write anything you want. Of course. That pun sunk my battleship. Oh, I love ads. Found that reviews are a really nice way for me to cap off a playthrough or something. But of course, the only works if I actually beat it. That's true. Good job, Ronald. Welcome to Relics and Rarities. Please let me know if there's anything in interest. About Northern Cave. It's said to have been resting place for a powerful, mysterious artifact. What's more, the place is haunted by a vengeful ghost. Artifact, eh? You thinking what I'm thinking, Spark? Woof. Anything of interest? Oh, sorry. Did that already. Oh, fuck, I missed Sableye. Damn, we got some good Pokemon over here today. You like Sableye? Yeah, and didn't you get your favorite Pokemon earlier? Didn't you get Porygon 2? Was it Porygon or Porygon 2? Porygon Z is your favorite, that's right. Yes, I remember you said, I knew it was a Porygon variant, but yes. You got Porygon 2 earlier, I think. So you got Porygon 2 and Sableye was available. Good job, Ronald. I think Frostlass was open earlier as well. I actually have a Sableye named Hopkins that I have hashed in Gen 3 and transferred up through every game, making sure she gets the full region treatment before each new gen. Cute. So far, Sableye has been in every game, but sooner or later I'll probably have to skip a region. Oh no! Thanks for your business, son. Welcome to Apothecary and More. We sell a variety of brews and distillations. Cure for whatever ails you. Anything specific? It can be more dangerous late. Deadly monsters roam the wilderness with all the kinds of goblinkin in their midst. Even the occupying army is hesitant to go there, but we do have on occasion hear of patrols heading that way, searching for something. That's what you got. Got tonic. We got 7 of those. We got a herb. Common stats effects. We don't have a potion. We have a camping gear. Revives the fallen enemy back with half their HP. Might get some potions. Gonna sell this knife here. Bah. Oh, they're jerking. I'm partial to Mega Swampert, but Muck is really cool too. Do you know what Muck spelled backwards is? Well, good thing we'll get another source of wind damage later. Oh shit, sorry about that. I don't think about what I'm doing, I just kind of just press buttons sometimes. I'm sorry. Snorlax is my favorite. Alolan Muck? Nice. What's that spelled backwards? You know my favorite. You already know my favorite. Like Mawile, Alolan Muck. I'd say Charmander's my favorite. Snorlax is number 2. Meowth, I'm a Team Rocket fanboy. Oh. Oh my. Got lots of favorites. What are some of your favorites there, Sapphire? Give me a little rapid fire. What you got? What are you partial to besides Meowth as well? Armor Orb. Let's see. I have a little sorting algorithm I used to sort my faves so I could literally list off top my 10 in order, and I would be reasonably accurate. My favorite's probably Mewtwo or Mimikyu, but I notice I just like them barely better than the others. Just barely. Just a tiny little bit. That's still something, though. Should we be snooping around in a place like this? Looks just a bit creepy. Darren's right. I'd expect a warm welcome with the looks of these things. Let's turn around. Also partial to Onyx, Steelix. Nice, nice. Classics. I believe it is spelled, not to be a nerd, but I believe it is spelled Onix. Not to be a super nerd. I could be also talking out my ass though. Actually, it's not the same as the, it's not the same as the, actual gemstone. Meowth, Wobbuffet, Swampert, Swampert, Gliscor, Gardevoir. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank now that I'm being asked. Those are some good choices, though. Wobbuffet! Yeah, as an I, episode title made the same mistake, I believe. It's not spelled like the gem. Man, I wish Onyx was actually good, though. You do that voice too well. Right? Onyx is so... Onyx is like... Onyx in like the old version, that old dub when he fights Pikachu, he's like, oh no! When he's getting like... You know, when he's getting like shocked with the sprinkler on him. Be another one with a bullet. A loaded god complex, cock it and pull it, going down, down. Isn't all the Pokemon in the first generation, isn't like I think it's Beedrill has the worst, one of the worst base stats, doesn't it? Like I think just based on the game itself, I think Beedrill has like a significant disadvantage, if I'm not mistaken. Steelix is pretty solid though. Steelix is a big upgrade. Onyx looks so strong. It's decided it only has like 30 base HP. Homie, I like Onyx. Do my Mickey Mouse real quick. Oh boy, huh? Oh boy. I like base Eevee as well, a lot. Eevee is amazing. With the power of modding, any Pokemon can be good. Give me 2 months to relearn the Emerald decomp, and I'll give you a Super Onyx. A Super Duper Onyx. Homie! Mega Beedrill's the best! But lowest BST in the series is Wishy Washy. But the guy obviously had other things going for it. If we were go off a fully evolved Pokemon and take everything into consideration, I would say Beedrill is contender for the worst Pokemon ever, but Mega Beedrill is a beast. Beedrill is probably the weakest Gen 1 with 3 evolutions. As far as Gen 1's concerned, yeah, I think Beedrill wins that award. There we go. We are all in consensus together. Look at that. I want to try out Lunara's new bow. There we go. There we go. So I know you can level up. To protect those I love, I must become stronger. Oh, and thank you very much for the redeem as well, Kirby. Appreciate you. Save my MP for another day. Leave my pupper alone. Oh yeah. Moving water indeed. Sapphire, you always know what's good for me. Some of the backgrounds in this game do cool stuff. Yeah, it's got the same effects. There's similar kind of like parallaxing in a Mana Finder too. I noticed as well. But I like it more in these retro style era games because I feel like it's more pronounced and special when it happens. I love some parallax battle scenes, battle backgrounds. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Mana Finder too when we were fighting some of the fire enemies and that just we have typhoons of flame behind us. It's really fun. I got a little lost at this part too. I was just having fun. I want Estelle to kill all the goblins, make it a hate crime. That's right. The guy did talk to me in the tavern, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. I'm going to go look at all the shops. All right, let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna run and get a ski. Does anybody want anything from the fridge? I'll take requests. Anybody want a turkey sandwich? Or maybe a Girl Scout cookie? Coffee. I'll right on it. I'll get you. Give me one jacket there. Give me a glass of milk. How big? Like. I think if Estelle starts wars, criminal things, she goes from an A tier to an S tier. Venti. Extra shot. Espresso. 14 ounce. Give me a glass of milk. Alright. Venti extra shot of something. Coffee and a milk. Okay. I should. It's a little late, Docky. Make sure it's decaf. I'll take some actual news on KH4 if you have any on hand. It's still in progress. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a ski. We don't own that extension. Decaf tastes really bad. KH4 coming in 2044. Moogle, did you see my question earlier? Decaf tastes really bad. Maleficent. Sally still doesn't do anything important. I did not. I may have missed some chats. Feel free to re-ask. Curvy, you also had a question about Moogle about Lunara, didn't you? Brought to you by Ski. It's my favorite soda. It's got real fruit juice and lemon and orange flavor. That's good shit. Ba 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 ba. I was asking if Kirby asked about Lunar's personality was like. Asked if you plan on making some significant changes to the start of the game, or if the save from the demo would transfer over to the full release. Some decaf isn't bad, but I prefer the real stuff. Daki was asking something about if the save file from the demo will work on the final, I think, or at least that's how I interpret it. I can't spell. Spelling properly is for. I think said spelling's probably for chumps. Properly is for chumps. Unless you're a editor for a book. As a dev, I definitely strongly recommend trying to keep demo saves compatible, although of course some things are unavoidable. Oh, I got it. I don't know about save files yet. There are some technical issues I have to work through. If I have to start over, I'm not going to complain. Don't you worry, buddy. You won't hear me bitching. It's my goal to make them work, but I cannot guarantee. Oh, here you go, Kirby. This is for you if you want to read this. And there's if you're Kirby, if you're interested in learning about Estelle, there you go too. My goal to make them work, cannot guarantee. Hit me up if you need a hand with that stuff. I think most of it should be MVMZ agnostic. Will do. There's one specific plugin that has been a problem for me. What up, dude? Place isn't exactly private, but if you wish to talk, we're here to listen. Lunar is inspired by Rosa, hence a bow using white mage. The way you hit that soda made me really want a cold drink of the alcoholic variety. Well, if you have it and it won't ruin your day tomorrow, then partake, my friend. Rosa from Final Fantasy IV. I do not, sadly. Does anybody else in here love a good Angry Orchard or a nice hard cider? I don't mind starting over. I was just curious. Do not, sadly. I had some plugins that I failed to solve, but for the most part, save files crashes are caused by trying to get arrays that aren't initialized, so the trick is to just initialize them on the load. I never solved Gav layers, sadly. Angry Orchards are, yeah, I love me some Angry Orchard. I don't drink as much as I used to. Now that I'm not in college anymore. But every now and then I like a good hard cider. Sorry. Now I'm all burpy. I found out a 24-ounce Twisted Tea Extreme is like the perfect amount of alcohol to be comfortably drunk enough without going too far or getting hungover. It got just that right sweet spot. Regina, good to see you still, Regina. I used to drink those every so often. I like them a lot. I was a big fan of the apple ciders when I was in college. I think Reds is way too watered down. I'm not a fan of Reds, but Strongbow is good, and the Johnny Appleseed one was decent, I thought. But I think Angry Orchard is like my go-to. Good enough for me. So, where do I begin? Tell me how you got involved with a band of criminals. And more importantly, how you and the other townsfolk can become uninvolved with them. As I said, there ain't much more to tell, really. Those hooligans are allowed to stay in town so long as they only enter and leave after nightfall. Allendor is marked as their territory, so the other gangs and cutthroats and scavengers mostly leave us alone. Something has made this lot more gutsy lately. Let's see, sorry. I tried Angry Orchards on New Year's. That was a really good night. Oh yeah, what happened on New Year's? Tell me all about it. If you can, if you want to. If it's personal, then you can just tell me to shut up. Could be this new boss they're always going on about. I think it's some kind of monster. If there's a monster, we need to get to the bottom of the situation before it gets any more out of hand. Sounds like these things will only become worse under this new leadership. Their hideout is for the former mayor's house. Divines rest his soul. And the big estate is the east of town. Perhaps you can find something there that'll tell us what the creature is, and how to be rid of it. Does sound like great odds, but we'll see what we can do. We appreciate you trusting us with this delicate information, and we'll do everything we can to protect the citizens of Allendor. New Year's was almost like really, really bad, but some friends invited me to a party at our local game store and ended up being much better. Nice! That sounds like a good way to spend New Year's to me. Friends, maybe some drinks, some snacks, playing some games. That sounds like a fucking amazing New Year's plan. New Year's Eve plan, so I'm glad it turned out well for you. For me, like lately, like New Year's has really been like a stay-in holiday. Like we'll go out for like Thanksgiving and Christmas with family, but like me and the wife love just staying home these days for New Year's and just having a couple of those sparkling Welches and just kind of just chilling at home and having finger foods and just like potato skins and chicken wings, that kind of stuff. Sorry, now I'm all burpy. Leonara is always trying to fix things for others. She starts timid, unsure, but finds a bit of footing throughout the story. Nice. The hero's call to action. The hero's tale. Appreciate it. I'm not sure whatever you kids did to earn that bounty, but you're right in my book. Suppose the whole town knows about our situation by now. Might as well be. Anyways, too late to back out at this point. To word of warning before you go, this type don't take kindly to uninvited guests. Be careful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody's warning him about us. Don't get trash on my account. I got a bad feeling. Estelle, certain of your doubts, but I truly believe we should lend any aid we can to the people of Allendor. I understand why we tried to remain in hiding for so long, but it just wouldn't be right to walk away from this. I'm with Sis here. This town can really use our help. I mean, it's not like we haven't had some run-ins with the bandits before. Hey, Nasakumi, good to see you. How you been? Thanks for stopping by tonight. How's everything going? Are you home from work? Besides, if we don't stand up to them, who will? My GF of 5 years had just cheated on me with my best friend. Oh no, we got drama. Hold on. With my best friend, and my chance to move to California was called off. And that got kicked out for a week because my roommate's kids were over, and her ex wasn't comfortable with me, so I really needed the reminder that things can still rock. Well, I'm glad you overcame that heartache. That sounds like a very tough time. And my heart goes out to you. I hope things are getting better since that time. I'm sorry you went through that. You are amazing, incredible, and you deserve better, and it will get better. Just keep your chin up, and there are people that care about you all over the world. Don't forget that, okay? It's going to be okay. Things can still rock, you're right. watching you on my TV and slightly delayed from my phone that I'm typing on. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like if wife's watching me on the phone versus watching me on the laptop, there's a slight there's always like a slight delay. Yeah, it was dead. So boss sent us home early. I just got done cleaning. I wiped all my surfaces down. Nice. Hey, would it be efficient? I'm proud of you. Good job. Good job, Nasakumi. Great job. Yeah, Kirby, thank you for being so vulnerable and letting us know about that. And I do hope 2026 will be a much better year and full of more uplifting events and relationships and opportunities. Well said, brother. Are you sure that you don't have any other interest in the matter? This village is rumored to be harboring agents of the rebel army, as you are aware. Or could just be a coincidence? So far, 2026 has been lit as fuck. There we go. Lit AF. Litty, litty, lit. That's all. I'm hoping for the littiest year that ever lit for you, buddy. Hoping for the best. That could just be a coincidence? Your insight is spot on, of course, Estelle. I'm curious to see what comes of this rebellion and what part we may be able to play in securing the future of our kingdom. Man, that sucks. If they are your roommate, they should be cool with you. I'm sorry about that showing a side I would be wary of, but I understand if it's only the place you have right now. Yeah, situational, that's hard. All that aside, I'm tired of running. We've been running ever since that day, and for what exactly? Uh-oh. Time to make a stand for something. I feel this cause is a just one. She's like, I'm not so sure. Your Highnesses don't need to convince me any further. In truth, I was on board from the get-go. I simply wanted to make sure you were sound in your convictions. Sure am. Jeez, Estelle. Are you always going to be testing us like this? Only until I'm sure you no longer require it. You certainly are. You certainly have your ways, Estelle. Chuckles quietly. Alright, since that's out of the way, we should prepare ourselves for whatever lies ahead. It's crucial we keep our abilities sharp and continues to develop new skills and strategies using the knowledge we've accumulated. Reading the Chuckles quietly thing reminded me of something. I remember when that Avengers game came out for like PS4, PS5, an Xbox Series and everything, and the one that like starts out okay, but then becomes like a big like you have to do the same mission over 100 times over to get past it or anything. Anyway, yes, the Hulk thing. Agreeable, Grunt. It was like a placeholder or something. I'm glad you caught on to that right away. Like, Agreeable, Grunt. Chuckles softly. I'm a trans woman. It comes with the territory, sadly. I've moved since then. Left all those moments in the past. Now there's just stories to tell. Well, I do wish you the best, Kirby. You are always welcome here, and I hope that things just continue to get lit and great. I got a raise at work last week, and in about 2 weeks, I might be manager at my job. Awesome. Nervous about it because it's been between one girl and me, and they don't want her, but I know she'll cause some drama about it. Ad break in a minute. Thank you, Sapphire. Gotcha. I understand. Still stupid. Glad you don't have to deal with it anymore. That's so awesome. Well, I'm happy for both Kirby and Nasakumi. I have a lot of trans friends, so I totally get it. It's really difficult when I want to introduce them to new people, but I'm not 100% positive if they're like chill. Like they're open to being friends with trans people. Is that what you're trying to say, Sawyer? Like they might have reservations or be rude or unkind. Is that what you're trying to get at? It's crucial we keep our abilities sharp and continue to develop our new skills. That's why I moved to Asheville. Much more accepting than Ash Crack, South Carolina. Well, that's right, you did move to Asheville. Well, I'm very happy that it's more accepting and that you're finding more of a community where you're at. I just hope that you stay safe and things continue to get better for you. My heart goes out to you. We keep our abilities sharp and continue to develop our new skills and strategies using the knowledge we've accumulated. You mean like mastering new spells? As an ally, though, I've decided that if someone I know is uncomfortable with knowing a trans person, I'm obviously taking the side of my trans friends, but I don't like having to find that out like that. No. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Now I just wish I could find a Pokemon. Fingers crossed. No, that's tough. You mean like mastering new spells? Precisely. Perhaps this is a good chance to demonstrate. You've always had an affinity for powers of the wind, right? It's one of my many gifts he was born with as a natural shaper of the elements. Asheville! 10 misses in a row. Go! Go, raccoon, go! Spell learning to sort. Oh, bye! Asheville's close to me. I have plenty. I had an Ultra Ball early and still didn't get it. Oh no! Executor. We'll both be here ready to guide you. See? I believe you can do it, Darren. Alright then, tell me what I need to know. I should have known Sawyer would know how the Pokemon minigame on Twitch works. Sawyer is good at it. Literally a stone's throw from Asheville. Oh, that's awesome! Fighting battles increasing in experience also awards 2 types of skill learning resources, SP and AP. Skill points necessary to learn active skills. Skills used either in combat or from a skills menu outside the battle. Each enemy awards a set number of SP after being defeated. Stronger or more rare foes tend to award additional SP. Ability points or AP are necessary to learn passive abilities, skills that can grant some kind of bonus, but don't need to be activated manually. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Literally a stone's throw from Asheville. Know anything good to do in the area? Preferably on the free end of things. Not really. I haven't been to Asheville in years. I'm not from there. I'm over in JC in Tennessee. If you want to retain a new level of experience, learn new skills, open the skills menu for any character. Navigate to the learn option. All of the unlocked skills will be displayed. You can preview the effects. I know there is Biltmore. Preview the effects of new skills prior to selecting them, as well as viewing their resource costs. New skills will also become unlocked over time. Darren can now learn the Gale skill. And select learn and find Gale. Tickets are expensive. Oh no. Skills. Darren. Learn Gale. Nice. We got, oh my gosh, I got so much things I can learn. Ooh, I like that. There's a lot, but it's kind of option overlord. I walk down the street and see like 40 things that look interesting. Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg is my jam. Is that close to where, like, isn't that where Dollywood is too? Or am I way off? I thought Dollywood was near Pigeon Forge. I went there once. I just can't remember where it's at. Oh, I like that. That Deadly Shot sounds cool. Silence. Yo, Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg are cool. I think I went to Pigeon Forge once. Yeah? I think I did not too long ago. A couple years ago, maybe, that we did one of those like rail cars where like you can go down this like track on a car, but like you can hit the brakes if you want, or if you don't hit the brakes, you just go faster and faster down the track. Haven't been since my honeymoon in 2023 though. I live 2 hours south in South Carolina, so I've been to a few places around. Nice! Oh my gosh, there's so much to learn. Uncrippling shot too, yes. That's a good passive ability. Well, I like that. +5 crit. Yes. Don't mind me while I learn things. Parry. I'm gonna give you some good. Give me some expensive. Agility boost, vitality boost, fate boost, intellect boost, wisdom boost. Ability to equip that. Artful dodging. Improves the effects of the parry skill. Increases counterattack damage. Feint on guard skills. While wearing that, defense goes up. I kind of like having more evasion. I'm not going to lie. So we got these skills. Here. Grants. Ooh. That's nice. I'm so sleepy, but I just started awake. You don't have to stay up on my account. I appreciate you being here, Nasakumi, but if you need some rest, definitely get some rest, buddy. It's definitely okay. Or if you want, you can fall asleep with me in the background. I have overtime on the graveyard shift tomorrow. Oh no. Well, I hope it goes well. I hope it's uneventful and easy shift. I really hope it doesn't... Nothing out of the ordinary happens for you. Ooh, Twister. And Blaze. Let's get Blaze and Twister. Blaze. Twister. Target's attack damage for several turns. Deals earth damage on one foot moves spell power. Ooh. We need more vitality for sure. Wisdom's good. Get the boosts. Get all the boosts we can get. Let's see. The trick to meeting new people is definitely nerd stores. You can absolutely just sit down with 3 strangers for a game of Magic the Gathering and have 3 new friends in 2 hours. Yeah, so it's trying to start awake. I want... I feel you there. I want to start playing Magic again, but I just line playing Standard, but everything I meet only plays Commander. Oh. This is all Spanish to me. This is all foreign to me. I did it. We all learned stuff. Oh wait, no, I didn't go to Spark. Well done, Darren. You can make our mother and father proud. I can attest to that. Even from beyond this world, I'm certain your parents can see how far you've come. Bringing them joy and solace in the afterlife is a solemn responsibility, and you fulfilled it with distinction. Thank you, Estelle. I just hope I keep honoring Mom and Dad's memories however I can. I know, I need to go back and teach what the dog do. I gotta teach the doggy some tricks. You honor them through your strength and compassion every day. I've never had a single doubt of that, brother. What the dog do? Okay, doggy, we're going to learn stuff. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Parlez-vous français? Yeah, I keep meaning to build some Gundams at my local hobby town, since that sounds good for my social life, but then I remember that means I would have to talk about Gundams. What's your favorite Gundam? Are you a Gundam Wing? Do you like the Chibi show? Was it like Gundam SD or something? Like the Chibi version of it? Du sprichst du Deutsch? I love Commander, because I gotta look into places that play MTG. I really enjoyed Commander back in the day, but I don't know if I can touch Magic with all the crossover stuff now. I have 2 Commander decks, but I haven't played in a few years. G Gundam is my favorite. Awkward thing is, I kind of don't actually like Gundam that much. But what about Big Zam? You gotta like Big Zam. Because his name is Big Zam. Or, je parle la française and I... Si, senorita. Si, senorita. Senora. I know I said that wrong. You don't like Gundam that much? Oh, you just like building them? Let's see what we can do. Static field. Ooh, that sounds good. Restores HP for single rally for 3 turns. Good. Swipe. We want to do another attack. Most of the Universal Century is kind of centered around like space war politics and stuff. It's just not really my kind of narrative. But I love the mech designs, so I build a ton of gunpla. As someone who knows nothing about Gundam, Big Zam is an awesome name. Big Zam! Sawyer, are you a fan of Zoids? Or anybody a fan of Zoids growing up? I had a big thing for Zoids when I was a kid. I used to watch that before school. I really enjoyed it a lot. It's a hobby town near me. I need to start going back again on Saturdays for Magic. I stopped going because I joined the D&D group, who wasn't my jam and made me have an anxiety attack the last time I was there before Halloween. What do those fuckers do to you? What a bunch of assholes. I'm a role player and the DM isn't more cut and dry, and it kept being cut off and unable to finish my turns. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry, bud. We may as well take the opportunity to resupply while in town. I did. Consumable items that might need an emergency. Not looking at some new equipment either. Any gossip to share? Chatting with a group of people in town is a good way to gather information. We can speak with shopkeepers as well. Should remind ourselves how much information we feel about ourselves precisely. These folks may be friendly, but we have assumed that they're hostile eyes and ears all around. I already did all that stuff, so I'm ahead of the game. Ouch, that blows. That's bad DMing, not just like style conflict. Yeah, that's not listening to your audience, that's for sure. And at one time was deliberately skipped over with him saying, and I guess Kumi isn't going to do anything because she's been quiet this session. Oh, that's toxic. That is so passive-aggressive and toxic. Oh my god. That's terrible. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry, Kumi. That's such bullshit. Why, because you've been bullied into being quiet? Well, it's certainly a dingy enough place. Just what about I would expect from a hideout from miscreants? Oof, yeah, nah, probably good that you dropped that. Said I was just waiting on everyone else to finish what they were saying and doing because I didn't want to butt in and seem rude. Yeah, you're just being respectful. Just about what I expect from hideout miscreants. We definitely got the right location. Speaking of criminals, I wonder what this law has been up to. Let's begin our search and stay alert for any important clues. Anything of value has been taken already. Refuse and junk. Looks like a good place to begin our search. Let's have a look around. Let's split up, gang. Darren and Scooby, you go this way. Estelle and Lunar, we're gonna go in the attic. Let's split up, gang. Who's gonna get that zigzagoon? Somebody get that zigzagoon. I spotted something. Looks like a letter, perhaps? That is it. Good find, Estelle. So who else could these outlaws be collaborating with? I never thought of Scooby until now. Sapphire's good at, like, connecting video games with, like, pop culture for sure. I have been unable to say or do anything for 2 hours because the other two at the table just kept going between themselves. I was the new one in the group, and the others all knew each other. That's even that puts you in a more awkward position because you're trying to like make friends and like get in good with this group of players, and they're just like purposely making you feel uncomfortable and unwanted. So yeah, they're lost. They lost a good D&D player, so screw them. Come on, Curvy, you got this. I've been trying to make my own campaign for the last year. I need to finish it. Work got in my way, but I want to get a group together myself of people I know, even if it's online. That'd be awesome. I've never D&D'd in my life, but I think I'd enjoy it. So who else could these outlaws be collaborating with? That's certainly the question in my mind as well. Only one way to find out. Gerard, my superiors are running out of patience and I am running out of time. You must produce actionable information about the location of the Resistance hideout very soon if you wish to remain in our good graces. I prefer not to pay you a visit in person to renegotiate our terms. Uh-oh. No one got... I need a new D&D group. Mine were all physical. Sounds like you two are looking for the same thing. Signed by the Field Marshal Galena Moores of the Imperial Expeditionary Army. What could this all mean? Imperial Army? I've never heard of anything such thing, nor did Odette ever make mention of it. I miss Odette. Still, they seem a very important clue regarding our antagonists. Right, it's not much, but at least we have a name. We should keep searching, no telling what else these bandits might be holding on to. I agree. Well, we're in the same area, apparently. Estelle reminds me of Veronica from New Vegas. Interesting. How do you feel about that comparison, Moogle? Can we glean everything we can from these papers? Pick dry. Just that most of my friends are online. That's fair. That's how I make friends these days. It's hard to make friends in person. And I've noticed streaming has made me a lot of online friends, but it's definitely hard to make in-person friends still. Besides coworkers and friends of... family friends, I guess. Mayor had a lot of books, but I don't think he read many of them. Veronica's kick ass. I'll take it. Heck yeah. Not a good spot just for clues. Nothing of any importance here. Coming up empty-handed. I see something over here. It's almost buried under all this junk. I think this is some kind of map of the Feral region. Sure enough, they've been tracking suspected locations for the hidden rebel base. Keen eye, Darren. If these scoundrels haven't found what they're looking for, it's good for us. How so? Frankly, anything that interferes with whatever these Imperials are planning is a boon. I crave a boon, as my dear friend Veronica says. That way I see it. I crave a boon. What boon? While I have my doubts about the rebels themselves, it does seem their goals are aligned with ours, at least for now. Exactly, a friend of convenience is still a friend. A friend of convenience is still a friend. I want that on a shirt. That's a Heather's reference, yes. It's one of my favorite musicals, actually. But, man, good eye, Tron. A good ear. And welcome in, Tron. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, I love Heather's. It's one of my favorite musicals of all time. But I'm very impressed that you got that reference. Hey, Tron. Long as their intentions are indeed noble as they seem. Hiya. Tron, guess what? At the moment, I am all for helping these rebels, but let's remain cautious of any hidden agenda they may have. I think we can all agree there, sis. Hey, Tron. Long time no see, huh? Chicken butt. Guess what? Chicken butt. Refuse and junk. Junk. How dare you guess it? How dare you guess? Not like this. Know what I mean, Spark? Inquisitive grumble. Agreeable grunt. What kind of person holds into stuff like this? Know what I mean, Spark? But Definitely spoiled. If they hadn't been ruined, many of these knickknacks and trinkets might have some value. What a waste. I opened up something. Oh, cool. Yeah, secrets. Secrets are lots of fun. Egg of Fortune! Egg of Fortune! That's awesome. Who wants some fate? Let's give some more fate to Estelle. Because Spark's gonna die at the end of this dungeon. Don't you dare, Tron. Tron! Just like you tried to kill the boy Ashton last night, you son of a gun. You had me going there. You had me worried and really depressed for a minute or so. How dare you, Tron? Spark is best boy. It's impossible, Tron. It is impossible. Play with my heartstrings there, buddy. Spark is a walking source of backup calories as far as... Tron, stop! No, Tron, bad! You're not eating Sparky. Been ransacked, most likely by whatever is using this place as a hideout. Tron, you're causing trouble over there. Gust charm. Ooh. Wind damage. Bad. It should be a sound for this. There you go.
Someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma!
I'm still sleepy, but I'm determined to see the next boss. Okay, I'll do my best to get to this next boss real fast then for you. You got it. It'll be coming up. Okay. So man certainly made a mess of this place. Perhaps his lack of cleanliness will once again be a good fortune. Spark and I are on the case. Messes are a specialty, right, buddy? Not too long now. Woof woof. Now letter here. Let's see if anything of consequence. Clyde, I think I'm really onto something this time. These bumpkins definitely know where the rebel hideout is located. Problem is the Imperials have the attention span of a fruit fly. Can't you convince them just to be a bit more patient? I need to squeeze a little more info out of this bunch, but it's open season on a lot of them, and their sad little hovel. I'll make sure to get you a cut of all the proceeds, of course, Jarab. Your Highnesses, this confirms you've made the correct decision to intervene. Now let's get this information back to the townsfolk. It's very troubling for both the citizens of Alendor and the rebels. I just cannot fathom why these scoundrels would be working with the Empire. To what end? Greed can be a treacherous muse. Nice line there. Greed can be a treacherous muse. Nothing of importance. Oh no, what the fuck? No. Only Sawyer friend may catch where the name Gerard came from. I almost died brushing my teeth. No! Don't choke on your toothbrush. Estelle's got a lot of poignant lines in this chapter. Recognize Gerard from a mile away. Dying is bad for your health, and also bad for your teeth. You for sure have at least one of the mimics recesses. Never mind, it was a pushover. I choked on the toothpaste. I need someone to choke me. Oh. Anybody want to volunteer? I mean, what? Hey, I appreciate you being so honest. I'll help you out there. There you go. Ask Estelle. We seem to have a problem. there's a problem, yo, if there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out this hook. If there's a problem, shouldn't we be getting out of here? Very astute, Darren. That would typically be my course of action. If the door weren't locked... What? Wine. How is that possible? I'm sure there was no one else in here. Had I the answer, we'd be that much closer to making our escape. Feels like it's been barred from the other side, so I don't think we'll be able to make our exit by force. Just use a fire spell or something. Shock it with lightning. Umaneko moment. Oh no. On the first night, death. On the 12th night, death. On the 5th night, also death. There has to be a faster way. It's beginning to feel like a trap. The windows of this level are also barred. She seems like a knight in the streets and a freak in the sheets kind of girl. Oh, snap. It is her sworn duty, both in the streets and in the sheets. The windows on this level are also barred. If I recall, the upper floor was not quite so secure. I don't like the idea of jumping out of the window, but it beats being stuck in here. It certainly does. Besides, you should be able to use some kind of wind magic to cushion the fall, right? Good point. It's a bit of a stretch, sis. I can't use a wind magic to break the laws of physics or anything. Magic or no, I will risk the fall if it means being rid of this place. Let's move. Bark! Whee! Nice. Go team. Everyone okay? Softer landing than the last time. Say that wind magic was good for something. Perhaps we simply had more practice falling thanks to these recent misadventures. I didn't exactly have time to practice, so that spell is still a work in progress. Next time we fall out of a building, I can just not cast it on you. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? So now you have more confidence in your magic. How convenient. All just aside, you did well, Darren. Jaren. You did right, Jaren. Agreed, Estelle. Now, I'm quite sure we've won out our welcome around this place. Any objections to getting out of here? Woof woof. You got that right, buddy. Agreeable grunt. Hit Jiren? What tasty looking morsels to have wandered into our den. Ha ha ha. Jiren from, was that from Dragon Ball Super? He's not that overpowered. Fair enough. You're right, boss. It was a sure bet these meddlers would not be able to stay away. Yeah, DBS, that's why, yeah. Perfect plan, but don't we need to keep them alive for Lord Roderick? Roderick Strong? With the best backbreaker in the industry? He won't pay the reward if they're all... Oh, frick off, ad. Silence! We make the blue-haired girl alive, yes, and her whelp of a brother. Lord Roderick has promised a fortune for them in which I intend to collect. The other two look delicious. Whimper. Drat. We got more company, boss. That's right, the person we stole the tea from. That's right. Thought you might wind up in a spot of trouble, we did. But don't worry, we got your backs. Grrr! We will deal with you after this upstairs. But there have been enough babble already. I feel my hunger growing. Go forward, my minions. Time for us to feast. Ah, the minions. Hello there. There you go, Kirby. So some kind of harpy, I'm guessing? Harpy, nice. Hey, Strack, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Strack. Hi, Strack. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Now I'm here. Welcome in, Strack. How you going, buddy? Welcome back from ad jail, ad land. Had a rough night, not gonna lie. Oh no. If you want to share what's going on, Strack, if you feel like sharing. I went to martial arts class and somehow lost my keys there. Oh no! Curry, this is the boss I was talking about. Oof, that sucks. I'm sorry, buddy. I do hope somebody finds them for you. Really am sorry to hear that. Had to get my spare house keys from my brother's place, but he was at work, so finally got those, got a ride to my place to get my spare car key, then a ride to my car. Just got home. Wow, what a long night. I'm so sorry, buddy. I do hope your keys do show up, but man, I'm sorry for your long night. My heart goes out to you, bud. I'm really sorry to hear that. No idea where the keys are, hoping someone accidentally grabbed them and brings them to the next class. Just glad you're still streaming for a bit so I can wind down. Yep. We definitely wanted to at least beat this boss before we logged up, so we'll see what the next story bit information is. Then we might save there and call it a good night, as we're at about 3.5 hours in, which is pretty good for us and everything. So let's see where we're at right now. But I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad that I could be some wind down relaxation after the tough night you had, buddy. Woof. Let's see what they say. You have our gratitude for the timely entrance. 'Twas nothing. We couldn't let you stick your necks out all by yourself. Sure enough, this is our town. We need to be willing to fight for it as well. I'm not proud that it took a band of outsiders to muster the courage first, but it was a privilege to fight alongside you all the same. By the way, name's Franco. Dave Franco. Hey, Caesar. Hi, amigo. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? By the way, name's Franco. Pleased to formally make your acquaintance. Sorry for the lukewarm reception earlier. I tend to be a bit bristly towards outsiders. Well met, Franco. Glad to have another set of capable hands among us. No hard feelings at all. We're just glad you turned up when you did. Well, thanks for that. Is this Dave Franco or James Franco? Thanks for that. Once I saw what you had been getting into, I knew my suspicions were misplaced. I tell you what. With me and Ellery back in the tankard, you deserve some proper catching up on the state of affairs here in Furrow. If you're interested in making an even greater difference, I have some associates you may be interested to meet. So long as you're comfortable staying at the wrong side of the law, that is. Hey, James Franco from Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Apparently there was a new Spider-Man trailer yesterday for a new Spider-Man movie. I haven't seen it yet. Coming in late. Hey, better late than never. What's up, Dave? How's it going, buddy? Have you gone to your... Hey, everybody's coming in. What's up, Vivian? Thank you so much for the giant streak there. Do. Nice. Oh no, I'm terrible at Spanish. I tried to sound somewhat fluent for you in saying the small phrases I remember from school. But thank you. I appreciate your kindness. Trailer was really neat. I'm pretty excited. All right. I'm hoping the kiddos are fast asleep by now. Stronger after all. Trailer's really neat. I'm excited. Good. I really enjoyed No Way Home, so I'm looking forward to hopefully it's a... I really haven't seen a Marvel movie in a while. I think the last one I saw was Guardians 3, so it's been a hot minute. Same here with English. If you listen to me, I sound like Antonio Banderas. Banderas. How do you say? Como se dice? Como se dice? Ravioli. Ravioli, give me the formioli. Dude. Sweet. Dude, sweet. Yours says dude, yours says sweet. Interview with a vampire. There you go. That's right. I like how everybody knows what I'm saying. Como se dice? Might the associates have anything to do with this band of rebels we keep hearing about? Oh. Boop. Oh, no. Ah, fuck, I'm sorry. Ah. I hit the, damn it, I hit the thing. I'm sorry. I hate when I do that. God, fucking trigger finger. Sorry. I'm mad at myself about that. I believe it would be foolhardy to pass up a chance at ridding Furl of the Empire and finally freeing our people. Where do you stand on this, Estelle? Could this Lord Roderick be the same person who disappeared and was presumed to have perished 3 years ago? It cannot be anyone else. We shall definitely need to know more about these friends of yours before making any sort of commitment. I think today's events have made me a bit more receptive to the company of others. Lead on, Franco. I'll sponsor the first round. Cheers to that. Alright, I finally get to try some mead. Dun. Brad Pitt and Antonio Banderas were so close to kissing. The Legend of Zorro. Great film. When he asked if he gets some mead for the first time. Not a chance. We appreciate you meeting with us despite any unwanted attention that it may bring. Luckily, there's nothing suspicious about meeting here down in the tankard for a pint or two. We can speak candidly. Any concerns with the innkeeper Sasha overhearing our discussion? Not at all. Damn it. Oh, it's okay. Do your thing. Thank you for the lurk, Vivian. In fact, she does a bit of research for us from time to time. I see. I'd wager then that she's been sizing us up ever since we walked into town. Apologies for the foolery, early dearies. I had a feeling you turned out to be some of the good ones, but can't be too careful nowadays. Gosh, does everyone in this town have some sort of hidden agenda? Come with the territory, I'm afraid. I'll admit I'm not always keen on our tactics, but we do what we must to stay one step ahead of the Empire. That brings us back to the business at hand. Right. Seems we share a common goal, or at least a common adversary. Either way, I think I speak for all of us in wishing to meet up with your associates. No argument here. Nor here. Splendid. Most excellent. I'll pass word along that you're ready for a meet. While I have no doubts you'll get whatever reassurances you need, nobody's going to try to make up your mind for you. Exactly, we have no expectations other than keeping the location of our base a secret. Sounds reasonable enough. The main camp is west of here, almost at the shoreline. I'll mark it on your map so you can't miss it. Make sure to give him the password, Bastion. That'll get you through the door. We'll depart in the morning once our business in town has concluded then. Hope you have time for another round, ale friends, because this next round's on me. Well then, who could decline that sort of hospitality? Da, 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 da. Nothing for Darren, though. Just a nice glass of milk, probably. Darren gets some apple juice or a nice glass of milk. Next day after a well-earned rest. Let's save. Does Sasha say anything one last time before we go? Welcome to stay anytime you like on the house. Least we can do, dearies. Sakes, I almost forgot again. Here's the treat I promised for the puppers. A savory treat. What's that? What artifact? From the ancient ruins in Glancia Forest. Spark's favorite. Physical and magical damage reduced. Received reduced. Ooh! There you go, Spark. There you go, buddy. I like how they mix some effects over the NES style. Like blending modes in this game. A lot of people miss that relic. Nice catch. Well, she kept saying she had a soup bone for him. I'm like, where's this treat you keep talking about, Sasha? Well, I hope you guys had a good night. I'm very sorry for you missed a little bit of dialogue there at the end because I was dumb, fat trigger finger. But thank you guys for being here, spending time with me. I love hanging out with you, talking about everything from Heathers to snacks to drama to D&D to games to curator list to Spider-Man to Angry Orchard. Everything. I'm glad we can talk about lots of different things tonight. Hang out, be friends. You guys are awesome. See you next time. Thanks for streaming. Not a lot of people. Lots of fun as usual. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All good. Thanks for playing. I will be back tomorrow around 9 o'clock p.m. CST. We'll be playing one of Star Mage's games, Heroes of the Seasons. It's like a boss rush RPG from what I can gain from it. Saturday we have Harlequin's game Dungeon Rummage Survival after we complete a Dungeon Rummage Tiki's Escape. And then Sunday we have Mormana Finder. So tune in this week and then we'll have on tap next week. I currently have more Bloodstained Hands on Monday. We have 3 tiny demos to play. Triple demo Tuesday, next Tuesday. Wednesday's more Our Dying World. Thursday's more Moonfell. Off Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday will be some Braveheart Plus for Star Mage's re-release of their big update. Heroes of Might and Magic! Zoids and Gundams! Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. We're going to raid out. Hope you have a good night. I will see you guys soon. If I don't see you, game that game as always. Take care of yourselves. I appreciate you, and you're my friend. So, thank you for that. Wish you the best, y'all. Let's raid out to somebody who's still awake. Let's see.